All right, gang. No big intro tonight. No big sing-song thing why Bubbles has a smoke and all that. Trust me, I've had mine. What a beautiful glow on that sucker. I lied. It wasn't Beefeater. It was Bombay. Beta. What's happening, man? We get an echo? Odd. No. That's crap. Advanced audio properties. No, we're not monitoring shit. All right, cool. Can't stand that echo shit. Not about it. What's everybody doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I was going to sit down today and write a 12 Days of Christmas Boston style jingle. You know, with like, on the 12th or the first day of Christmas, a Baltic gave to me a Pip-Boy with the cracked screen. You know, something stupid like that. But I just didn't have the time. So we're just going to have to ad-lib it. Just going to have to go with it. We're just going to have to do this. Now, it's not snowing, and unfortunately, it's not Christmas in Diamond City either, because if I haven't missed my guess, yeah, it's only November 13th, so we're a little early for Christmas in the game, but here in reality, we're fully Christmased out. So you guys let me know if you can hear the game, the chat, you know, all that kind of happy stuff. We've got a couple options tonight, and, you know, here's the thing, right? Actually, I want to see Jake. It's Jake. I love the America Rising story. Come on, Bubbles, it's time to talk. I love this story so far. However, just not feeling it tonight. And we have a little side mission here at the Backstreet Apparel to rescue Sarah Malone for the fine folks at Oberlin Station. I figured on the way over to see Jake, we could do that. What do you guys think? That's how we're going to do it tonight. Not really sure why the game sounds so low. Oh, I got my favorite gun. Loving this pistol build. Yeah. Can't hear any game audio? All right, hold on a second. That's what I was kind of afraid of. Output audio capture. So I've been having all kinds of issues with OBS since the update. And this is, by the way, one of those things. That looks like you're getting some game audio now? Is that, in fact, a correct assumption? You hear that? Can you hear? Wish we had some Christmas tunes that were royalty free. I don't know for sure. There's probably some in this big atomic radio pack, but you guys let me know how the audio is, because it's completely different now than it was before. I've got an audio capture, I've got a game capture, and I've got a mic. Whereas before I had a bunch of filters set up, and you guys know how it goes. I updated, I shouldn't have done it. I should know better. And I don't want to complain too much, because OBS is a free product. I get it. But, yeah. They update way too damn often for a free product. Let's put it that way. Not a big gin drinker, mostly. But I gotta admit, mixed with the Nuka-Cola, it just works. So let's run on over here to the Backstreet Apparel and see if we can't rescue this Sarah person. Give me bad flashbacks to Starfield, actually, now that I say it out loud. Hopefully it'll go easier than Sarah's introductory missions. That's all I'm saying.
The tracks were deep and the latch was nailed. The doc said, boy, it's probably rabies, but my goat don't bleed like the neighbor's baby.
Jeremy says audio's okay.
Last night I heard a snarl by the coop.
Seems kind of quiet to me, but it is a completely new profile that I had to make, so I don't know.
Now I sit with a lantern and a loaded sling, singing lullaby.
Boy, it is a rainy November in Boston, even if it is Christmas Eve here in the real. Wish it was snowing. I guess I'd have to install whatever Raven installed to get that effect. Please go down. Thank you very much. There you go. Level 23. Nice. No. You don't get to shoot at me with that turret shit. Okay, here we are. It's good. We're fine. Everything's gonna be fine, Chad.
But the fucking
Doing good. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever holiday you celebrate or don't celebrate. I'm down with that. Just be a good person. Be a mensch. Don't be terrible. That's all that matters. However you like to celebrate or not. But it's lovely to see your faces here. See what kind of trouble we can get in. Mr. Dom Foxhill. How are you, Brother Dom? Good to see you, buddy. Shit. We're gonna get found out. We are found out. That's some shit. I need you to chill. Thought I told you to bail, jarhead. Don't mess with me. I will shoot your kneecaps out. I don't even care. Christmas or not, Raiders gotta go. Oh, isn't that cute? They set up a little shotgun trap for me. Adorable. That's adorable. Oh, Raven picking up the wrench. Thank you, Raven. You are delightful. I adore you. Thank you so much. Hey, I noticed that Ron posted some songs supposedly from his last stream up in the music section on the Chroma Kids Discord. He wasn't specific about when that last stream was, and Disruption looks inherently familiar to me, but that may just be because I listen to it all the time. So what I'm curious about is, did he stream today and I missed it somehow? Because there wasn't a link in the going live thing. Aww. On the big sweetie. Clutch is coming in clutch now. It's too bad though. Clutch is down. Let's turn those lights out, see how this looks. I got an E&B in my Fallout, you guys. I've never done that before. It took Exoclyps. Did I just die from touching the floor? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, Bubbles, get in the game. You've had literally half a drink, man. Come on now. Well, we gotta get that out of the way, Raven. You know how this goes. Gotta get that death in. I don't feel right if I don't die first 5 minutes of the stream. I feel like something's broken. Like that Skyrim stream I did the other day where I fought the dragon, and I'm like, wait, am I immune? Am I immortal? Am I God mode? What's happening here? Or is lava is right. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. All right, I will make sure that I save before we go into the Backstreet Apparel, because apparently that's a thing. What's up, Nick? See you, buddy. God. Well, this is the same load order where I was running down the street and I went to jump up on the tail fin of a car like I always do because I love the gymnastics of Fallout 4 in all of its various modded and unmodded glory. For some reason, parkour just seems natural in a game that was never built for it. But I always, run down the street and jump up this and hop on that wall and run down that wall and jump on that car and jump off. I jump over countertops, you saw. And in this game, apparently, the physics engine is like, oh, fuck, you just collided at 7,000 miles an hour. You're dead. Okay. It must be the load order. I don't know. I haven't changed a damn thing, so this is one of those rare situations where I feel like I can be, okay. This isn't a Bubbles problem. This is Fallout 4 meets a Storywealth problem. But I don't know that for sure. I haven't been on the Discord and asked anybody else if they experienced the same kind of tragic comedy. Gentlemen,
Nothing to
looking
see here.
awesome tonight. See ya. And it's not raining now. That's nice. So we got to reload. And now we have a sunny day. Take it. No lie.
You was disappointed in Skinny as
Okay, it was from his... I'm like, how did I miss Ron's stream? I mean, I did sleep this afternoon for a few hours. Because I only slept for like 2 hours last night. Because I was on the couch. Not because I was in trouble. Dom, stop it. Stop. I was not in trouble. There was just cooties on my side of the bed. From all the breathing and stuff that happened. You know how this goes. She gave me an out. She was like, you don't have to sleep in here. You don't want to get sick. And I'm like, you damn right I don't want to get sick. I had my flu shot. She's like, well, I had my flu shot the same day you did. That's true. Sleep on the couch. Put myself in the doghouse. Fuck. Stop it. Stop it. What do you mean he's not dead yet? I'm glad to hear that I did not miss a Ron stream. I am 23. I am my favorite number in Fallout level. Take it. No. Already talked about this. Been through this before. Been around this track.
Mutters and muties do their best to spoil the view.
Not doing it again. Somebody left some drugs here for this guy. And I had a missile launcher. Didn't know about a missile launcher. I need a crude blowback. Pistol build. Take those 6 packs of cigarettes, though. I don't know why. You're jealous? Kathy's sick and all she wants to do is cuddle. Oh. But you know what? If cuddling with your honey is the price you pay, if getting sick is the price you pay for all those cuddles, honestly, between you and me, brother, we're doing good. So mine is not one to be touched. Don't hold my hair when I puke. Don't hover over me and ask me if everything's okay. Don't offer to fetch me nothing. Leave me the fuck alone. And I'm fine with that too. However you want to do it.
Think you can hide?
Well, I'm not sure if I can hide, to be honest with you, after the performance I put in last time, but we will find out, I guess. I feel like, though, I'm carrying any kind of grenade whatsoever, except for probably a Molotov, because Heather's going to jump up and step right in front of this shit. Before I do that, I should probably make a cheater save. I was born in the middle of the night, but it wasn't last night. Cheater save coming up. Nope, not that. Survival manipulation. Request save. Thank you very little. Right. Burn. Clutch. You know what I'm talking about? Burn. Clutch must be still hiding in the back room. We should have let them have their little conversation. Conversation's here and at the hardware store, Hardware Town. freaking hilarious. She's like, yeah, we just let him drown. It was hilarious. Didn't know you were so funny. Raiders, am I right? Am I right, chat?
Yes.
So yeah, I figured we're gonna run in here. We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna rescue this person.
No sign of him
Still out
now.
there?
No.
I need you to stay right here, Sarah.
Think it's over.
Just be cool. I got some raiders to kill before we can cut you loose.
Why are you always in such a bad mood?
You're still alive, ain't ya? You should be thanking me.
Still alive, ain't ya?
Somebody could be
No, 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 no.
What the hell was that?
Well, hopefully that was you lighting your ass on fire. Oh, no. Alright, I feel better already. We've made it further than the time when I died. It's always a good sign. It's like we're on the right track. Like there's maybe a hero in this story. Back Carlisle. Carlisle's a nice typewriter, you guys. I mean, I wouldn't send text messages on it, but it's old school, like everything else in this fucking game. Hello?
What the fuck was that?
Did you order a pizza? It's a good thing these raiders here at Backstreet aren't high enough to throw Molotovs in their own dungeon. Because if they were, I'd be really, really screwed right now. Oh, man. I went through all that trouble to make that, like, really fine-ass raider armor. And what did he get? Nothing. Nothing. Neural.
Gotcha. Getting shook up over nothing.
Are you seriously checking upstairs? Pretty dumb for a raider murderer. And down she goes. Lovely. And we'll take that grognac. Take those beers for sure. Do not take anything in the safe because I do not yet have the levels for that particular transaction. We'll take those grenades, that food. The rest of it I can care less about. All right. Take that stim pack. Lucy could have used that. Just saying. Not my problem, really.
Hey.
Let's do it.
First rule of the wasteland. Thou shalt get sidetracked by dumb shit every damn time. Heather, you're a treasure. Will you please carry all of this stuff for me right now? I appreciate you. Yeah. We're good. Got no missiles. We got a missile launcher. That makes about as much sense as wings on a Brahmin. She can carry the missile launcher, I guess, until we find some missiles. I was going to use that for something funny, but apparently Todd has not seen fit to grant me missiles to go with my missile launcher. I know, they make a pill for that now. Thank you, Dom. Got some heavy psychedelic colors going on here. Is it purple light coming from? Gonna roll with it. Everything's gonna be fine. Purple light coming from the bottom of Bubbles' glass here. You're welcome. Look at this motherfucker putting words in my mouth and then thanking me for it. On the first day of Christmas, my Baltic gave to me a Pip-Boy with a cracked screen. All right, chat, you're up. That was your cue. We're sneaking. We're not sneaking that much, but we're sneaking. Look at that, a little Z fighting up on the mass fusion tower. Well, I guess you can't have everything perfect all the time in a Bethesda game, right? That would be weird if everything was like totally perfect, even at this distance. Need that LOD thing. Valkyrie's apartment here. Ain't mad at you. Apartment, so this must be Club Snuggle. Nice. Nice. Merry Christmas, Lucky Smurf, wherever you are. Beautiful contrarian bastard. That teddy bear, because why not? On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Let's see, what's good for 11?
Boo!
This bastard's got a missile launcher. Like that. See, that's what I wanted my missile launcher for. We're going to have a missile launcher fight. That didn't work out. 11 Raiders rating. Doesn't matter. They could bring that number 11 times. They're still going to lose. Girls, lovely to see you. Right. Really have to fight this guy? We really don't.
No fair!
Fair? It disappeared. It wasn't fair at all. Oh. Looked like he had one of those detonators on it. One of those control chips. I mean, other than the fact that I shot him in the head with this, but aside from that, it was kind of the same effect. Keep that sniper rifle. Hear about that? Those oh, there's my missiles.
What are you doing? Give me some of that shit.
Give me some of that. I would, but Heather's already carrying
Hey.
like
I'm ready.
the command
Tell me what you
module
got.
here. So I'm going to do something that is completely ill-advised. I'm going to give Heather missiles. Go with the missile launcher that I gave her. Which is, as we all know, absolutely, positively ill-advised. Because NPCs will use that stuff. Heather is no better. She'll use it. She don't care. Let's find out how much trouble we're in. Let's find out. Thank you. Little cheater save. For those that don't know, if you're playing on survival, it's a bug or a feature that goes back to when survival was launched. And if you sleep on a mattress or a sleeping bag or whatever, you can grab a save and not risk getting sick or even losing any of your adrenaline, because the moment you click save, you click exit. Get the save, get the benefits of having the save, but you do not get benefits of rest, or in this case, the penalty from rest. 11 Raiders rating, 10 Nuka-Colas, 9 10 mil pistols. No, wait, that's 5. 9. 8 settler setting. 7 scientist scheming. Squire scheming. 6 6 plots stuck at stage 2. How about 5 5 bottle caps? 5 bottle caps. that. I mean, actually, that would be quite a bit of drinking. Probably more than I would do in one evening. But still,
Hey there.
it's the thought that
Hey,
counts.
darling. Say, you spoken to any of the people around that old theater? Those glazed eyes, creepy smiles. You read any of their little pamphlets? I tell you, they ain't right in the head.
Nice to see you getting out and about, Jake.
Nice to see you getting out and about.
Well, truth be told, I kind of enjoyed our last little outing together, despite all the bullets and stuff. So, figure I'd come meet you. Anyway, as I said in my message, I've been unable to get our comm hub running.
Mowgli.
Tech like
It's
that
happening.
ain't designed to be left sitting around unused. Too many of its components have seized up or just
I was going all
degraded
the way
over
with
time.
this. 3 junkyard dogs. 2 Radstag does. And a Pip-Boy with a cracked screen. Anything I can do to help?
Anything I can do to help?
As a matter of fact, yeah, there is. If we want more out of ASAMs, we need a comm hub that works. But as it is, I don't have what we'd need to repair the one we have. However,
2
fortune
complaining
has
companions.
smiled upon us.
Fortunately, both of my
A
companions
friend of mine
are
discovered where we
modern.
might find a second comm hub.
The level
in
of
better
complaining that they
condition,
do is
as
relatively
well
minimal.
as a nice stockpile of ASAM products to boot. So if you'd care to join
Thank the
me, I want to
Wasteland
go check this
gods.
place out.
Is there anything else that I should know?
Is there anything else I should know?
Well, this probably isn't going to fill with confidence over my abilities, but honestly, I've never seen anything like the comm hub before. Its technology is so far beyond anything I've seen in the Commonwealth, it's ridiculous. Whoever designed that thing was a genius. But because it's so advanced, we'd have a hell of a time finding replacement parts
Jake.
to repair it with. That's why I'm hoping we can find a second comm hub in better condition. Because otherwise,
I appreciate you
I'm not
showing
sure
me
I'll be able to repair
vulnerability,
the one we
Jake.
have.
Don't go too far with
Sorry
it.
to unloading you, but
Give me
you
the
did
egg.
ask. Anyway, you ready to head
All the
out?
love, Dorgan. Merry Christmas. How did you discover this place?
How did you discover this place?
I've got an acquaintance. Lives not too far from here. He deals in information. If there's something you want to know, he's the guy you go and see. After explaining our comm hub situation and supplying him with a few caps, he was able to pull some pre-war records for me. The records show an address in downtown Boston, where multiple shipments of Robco products have been delivered, apparently including a comm hub. This might turn out to be a wild Radstag chase, but if there's a chance there's another
it
hub
might.
of this place, I think it's worth checking out.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. With luck, we may just find ourselves a working comm hub. Or at the very least, a few ASAM goodies. Here, let me update your Pip-Boy map. There we go. All right, lead on.
Let's see how fast we can get through Jake's mission here. Back over to the run. Oh, yeah. That's part of the fun sometimes with your Fallout 4. Especially your early missions of Sim Settlements, too. Is seeing if you can beat the record. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Thorgan. I appreciate that. I do what I can. I didn't have time to shave the stubble in the last few days. Melissa's been sick with the flu, if you can believe it. She's like an RN, got the flu shot the day that it became available. So sometimes that's just the way things go. But it's been a little more chaotic in the Bubbleverse. So I just have not had time to go shaving or trimming or and honestly, it's cold in this fucking house. It's a little cold in here. Search and seizure warrant. I am not reading that.
Gosh, while we look around.
Just too much fine print. Jake, behind you, dude. There's a guy. Jake? Jake. God, Jake. There's a guy. See, and I know what's going to happen. I'm going to start doing my normal bubble stuff. I'm going to pop a death. just from the physics of jumping up on top of a counter. And that is the kind of thing that, well, that's practically mandatory that we avoid that however possible. So let's do that. Operations, Bible manipulation, request a save. All right. Be more saving than I normally do, but not to take any chances. Already had a death tonight due to a physics bug. Hey! Holy shit! I hate when they hit you so hard that it puts you in slow motion. Nice. I occasionally go weeks or months without shaving. I'm in my I don't care phase. Nice.
Fools!
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you for like 5 minutes, dude.
No moment.
Ghouls, buddy. I'm not sure why you're using your cover like that. It's a weird way to use cover. There's a perfectly good hallway you can lean towards on that side. Listen. You're legendary. And you're super ouchie when you hit.
Scared the crap out
Not
of
having it.
Come on, let's check out that terminal over there.
Keep your grip.
That better be the last one.
That
All right.
better. Jake does not like ghouls, people.
Vault Tech headquarters. for
Tossing that out
Commonwealth.
there. It's part of his character background.
Well, that's kind of weird.
Indiana Jones
This is
famously
that place.
hates snakes. Jake
Why would a
hates
Vault
barrel
Tech facility
ghouls.
be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault Tech? Maybe that's why.
Vault Tech. Ring my bell and call me Daisy. Don't remember. Maybe?
Yeah. Something like that.
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnuson. Have we heard that name somewhere before?
Magnuson. Oh yeah, at the station.
At the station.
Hey, that's right, at the satellite station. That was the name in terminal records. Good memory. It was a Magnuson who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy was in charge of delivering hubs or something? This seems like something we should look into.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe this Magnuson had an office here. Let's see if we can find it.
All right, let's do it. Can I get down off this counter without killing myself? Looks like I can. Always a plus when you don't kill yourself climbing down off a 2-foot counter. Any more ghouls? Any ghouls in the house? Want to come out with your hands up? Out with your hands up! Not picking up a military folder. Not gonna do it. A lot of good junk in here, man. I'm just already loaded down. The carry weight thing on survival. Don't even know sometimes, chat. Have some grilled radstag. That'll pop me up to 155. Yeah, I can't be picking up every desk fan that I see, fortunately, on this outage. Which I guess is fine. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to be a loot whore. There's a slot. Right, we're gonna turn the light out because we're trying to be as sneaky as possible, chat. So if you find that you're unable to see, it's not really working for you from a streaming kind of point of view, do me a favor. Just close your eyes tighter until you see all those little dots swimming around in your field of vision. And then imagine what the scene looked like right before I turned out the light. And you'll probably be pretty close. Can't be dying in here over and over again. That would just be a unfun way to do Christmas Eve with Jake. Should be 2 in this room. I don't have Bedlam. I'm not running the anniversary editions. There's 1. Down. Burning it.
Anything good on there?
I was right. There was only 2 in this room. It's good. Take that password. For some reason, I don't think in 10,000 hours I've ever figured out what they're for. Should be a ghoul in here too, right? It's like right here. It's the ghoul. All-tech utility backpack charisma bobblehead.
There we go.
Aww! We were just talking about that. Look at the add-on that this backpack has got going. Hell yeah, Vault Boy. Go, little buddy. That is not the room with the ghouls. Must be 1 floor up. Damn it. Found the bathroom. Need light. Getting ridiculous. This is the room with the ghouls, ain't it? Not, I don't know. Man, it's got phones. That gold-plated lighter, though, I don't care. It's a Zippo, you guys. Does nobody leaves behind a Zippo when they're scavenging? Hail as a prospector to leave a working Zippo at a scav site. Holders, the crystal decanters. And some good loot, too. Jake, I'm leaving behind crystal for you. Hope you're happy. Leaving behind cigarettes. Oh shit. Ain't no point in sneaking in here. What we need to do is we need to get some good old fashioned. There you go. Kind of hard for you to do your thing if you're. Son of a bitch. Oh. There was another one? Stop it now. Stop it now. All right, one more time, but with feeling. Damn it. Jake,
Ghouls!
take cover. There's ghouls.
Oh, them.
Yeah, we did. We totally showed them. They have been showed. Kind of. Mostly. They've mostly been showed. For all the good it did us to show them.
You want to see tomorrow? You best run
Are there any
now.
more?
This is one location that does not have enough
Crap out of me.
sleeping bags.
Come on.
I'm telling you.
Check out that.
Ça doit faire mal.
All right. This time we're going to make it, right?
T'as trouvé des trucs bien?
This time it's going to be different. Still taking that pencil. No way I'm leaving that pencil. That's good pencil loot. Everyone loves pencils. Actually, I think Llama loves
be the
pencils
last
because Willow loves pencils too. That's where the Easter
we're in
egg
the-
comes from.
Vault Tech headquarters for the Commonwealth. Well, that's
My friend,
kinda
did you
weird.
just say Commonwealth?
Assuming this is the right place, why would a Vault Tech facility be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault Tech? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, something like
Yeah. Something like that.
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnuson. Have we heard that name somewhere before?
At the station?
At the station.
Hey, that's right, at the satellite station. That was the name in terminal records. Good memory. It was
Finally
a
doing the
Magnus
content
who had
creator
comm
hat
that we found
video?
shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe
Dude,
his
you
guys
have
in
had
charge
a
of
90-day
delivering
period
hubs or something?
from heck, man.
This seems like
Don't
something we
blame
should
me
look
whatsoever.
into.
And I'm
Maybe this
still,
Magnus
like,
had an office here.
just streaming.
Let's see if we can
Not
find it.
making a whole lot of videos. Making videos is it's a whole nother thing.
Yes.
Oh, got a little flirt magazine. Sex appeal perk level up. 1% bonus on preceding. I swear to God, it's just one drink. It's the Teefs. 1% bonus on persuading any human. All kinds of humans. Gonna persuade them to come around to my way of thinking, one way or the other, right? Not taking any of his stuff. It just doesn't matter. Here we go. Know where the bad guys are. From last time. Problem solved. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But the time that you've been through, dude, and all the stuff that's gone into your life, because I know that you've told us a little here and there. I don't blame you one little bit. Mine is just pure, like, I need to get a new video editing program. The last one that I used was in and around 2016 for a job. That was the Adobe Premiere Suite with all the Adobe things. And I was, at best, a mediocre user of that software. But as an editor of a section, I didn't really have to do a lot of editing video-wise, but I did some. And I could use this suite in a professional way. But that was about the last time that I've done it. And I've got, it's not like I don't want to spend $75 a month, myself personally, for the whole Adobe thing. I haven't kept up with it. I have no idea how much it's changed. And I have a funny feeling that I would need a lot fewer of those programs anyway, whether that would balance out, buying them a la carte. But I'd prefer to just buy something or get something that's free. I know Ram was mentioning something about Vegas last night. Can't remember if that was because New Vegas is part of the Fallout TV show or if that was the name of the program, but I think it was the program. And I need to do it. I need to do it for sure. There's no question. But as of right now, I'm with Raven. It's like I just this is cool. I got to be in a mindset. I got to put some thumbnails together. I got to write a description. Got to tell a little story. Do a little soft shoe. Song and dance. But that stuff is poetry to me. It's fun, and video editing can be fun too. It's very satisfying when you put together something really nice. Just 8-9 years out of date. And that shouldn't be an excuse, obviously. But at the same time, it's definitely not super motivating to start. New Year's resolution. I don't make those. But if I did, maybe I'll start making videos. Renfield's been on me to do it for months now. I've got no excuse. I've been told. I know how this game is played. I just need to play the game and not be a shitbird about it. And I'm going to catch up on chat here for a second. That means pause, because this place is fucking dangerous. Absolutely got wrecked by in real life content creation. Not everyone in my life is supportive. Man, I hate that. Know from what you speak. Occasionally, I know how that goes. I don't live that currently. For the most part, most of my problems are self-inflicted wounds. But, that sucks, dude. But you're still putting out videos. You're still doing the things. You're getting to that hat mod now, which is cool. So, yeah. What are you using now, Thorgan, for your video editing? Are you using that Vegas thing that Ram was talking about the other day, or are you using something different? That Davidson prick is down. There's his ID card. There's another guy in here like that. What, you were saying what? What was that you were saying? You didn't really want to catch on fire, but... Too fucking bad, dude. Bringing me down. Hey, you took me out when I thought I had Davidson pinned down and legless. I don't appreciate it. You look goofy. Using several different ones.
Doctor! Dr. Magnuson!
What? What the hell do you want?
Another bobblehead in here? What?
Madison St. James, Chief Procurement Officer. I'd like to talk to you about your ASEM technology.
In case you hadn't noticed,
Bingo.
Miss St. James, I no longer work for Rocco.
Eleonora's Nuka-Cola
Even if
model.
I did, why in the blue heavens would I share anything with the CPO of...
Because,
Out
Dr.
of my
Magnuson,
way!
unlike Robco, Vault-Tec
It
has
appears
Dr. Magnuson is currently feeling academic and uncooperative. Suggest any future negotiation include adequate incentives.
I'm not sure if that's a problem with the list itself or if it was just because I tried to pick up the bobblehead and look at it while Magnuson and Madison St. James were having a conversation. Madison St. James, people, is that not a name that makes you just want to say fuck everything and reinstall Grand Theft Auto Vice City right now? Because I hear Madison St. James and I'm like, damn, that is a high-class disco woman from the 80s. Like it.
Found the office.
You're right, it is the office. Come on in and do your thing, my friend. Well, I'll be. If it isn't our good friend, Mr. House. Gimp, Paint, Chimp Champ are my basic go-tos. Right, so here's the story, dude. I recognize that all of those words are technically in English,
Oh, come on.
and I even kind of know
All
what
right,
GIMP
Terminal, you asked
is,
for it.
and that Chip Champ is
Finally,
a
I'm
thing
in.
that content creators use.
Okay, let's see what we
I
can learn.
absolutely use Paint,
Huh.
but that's as far
Well,
as
I
my
never.
knowledge goes. So you are already at the PhD
I think I
level
discovered why Vault-Tec was so
of that
interested in
particular
ASAM equipment.
discussion.
If I'm
Chip
reading this
Champ.
right, it looks
What
like
is a
Vault-Tec
chip
was trying to
champ,
develop a
dude?
rival
I know
product
GIMP
with
is
ASAM
like-
sensors.
Photoshop, but open source and cool and all that. Makes you think that.
What makes you think that?
These terminal entries. There's multiple references to it. Seems this Magnuson was hired by Vault-Tec because he used to work with Rob Cole and the ASAMs. He must have wanted his insider knowledge. Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job here very seriously.
Right. Betamax says
That's
GIMP is
that.
basically the free
He
Photoshop.
really didn't take his job seriously.
That part I got.
In
I
fact,
never used it, and I
he
probably
was using
should
his
learn to
position
use
here
it.
to embezzle company equipment.
But what is a chip champ? I mean, besides a program. Just saying it in a boomer way because it's fun. What's a chip champ? Is that a friend of yours? I love that new band, Chimp Champ. No, wait, how'd it go? Iron Maiden. He's all right, I guess. Oh, it's a hell of a risk.
That's a hell of a risk.
The nerve
Mr.
of this
Lothar. Merry
He was
Christmas,
actually
my friend.
stealing from Vault-Tec.
I see you lurking in that
Building
box over
materials,
there like a
computers,
smooth
robots.
kitty.
Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs, and...
I hope you have a lovely holiday.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second comp up here.
Get some rest. Or whatever that looks like for you anyway. Why do you say that?
Why do you say that?
Vault-Tec were expecting a comm hub to be shipped here.
Chip Champ
This
is
menacing guy
Microsoft's cheesy
hijacked the
AI-driven video editor.
Had
All
it
right.
sent to Olivia instead.
Oh.
What
Lip
we came to
Champ.
look for, we've already found.
I thought it was Chimp Champ, like the little monkeys in Fallout that bang the gongs together, and then they explode or they set off a trap. Yeah, I got to get my eyeballs fixed. Fortunately, I don't think that's in the cards. Reading glasses are just an occupational hazard of living long enough to get old. How do you know?
How do you know?
Madison wrote an entry all about it. It's almost as if he was bragging. Apparently, he walked into a shipping depot, bold as you please, and switched the shipping label on the comm hub's crate.
Please.
Seems like he'd been pilfering equipment from Vault-Tec for months.
Years even. It's okay. You couldn't have known.
It's okay. You couldn't have known.
Chimp Champ could pass a Chimp
Appreciate
Champ
the kind
could
words.
pass as a mid-90s rock band.
Looks like
You're
we're
not wrong.
stuck with the hub we have. But
You're not wrong. I mean, I heard
does
dumber
sound like
names in the
Vault-Tec were
90s.
working on something similar.
That's for sure. And some of them
Maybe we should
even went on to
investigate
have
this
much more
rival
success
product
than
of
I
theirs.
had. So
Hey, maybe
it's hard to
something we
be
can use.
overly critical at
The
this
terminal
point.
said this place has a warehouse where
Hey.
they worked on projects. I'm thinking we should take a peek down there. Although Terminal also said we need to take.
Now, I
an
was raised
elevator.
up during
We
classics.
already know we'll need
So
a key
when
card
you
for
had to
that.
pick a rock and roll name for your
All
band,
right, we found what we need.
there were just a couple of
Let's
rules
go
that you
take
had
that
to follow.
elevator.
Those rules were really, really simple. Number one, it had to be shortenable in some way. So, like, if you're Iron Maiden, then you can be shortened to Maiden, right? Follow me? Number two, and this is where Iron Maiden completely, in a way, maybe not completely, but mostly fell off, is that there had to be some way to turn your name into a dirty joke or vague reference to something potentially sexual. Otherwise, the teenagers were just going to not be all over that. That's just how that works. I guess Maiden kind of works in a really straightforward, kind of on the nose way. But you needed a name that could be shortened and said with like one syllable, ideally. And it needed to be vaguely dirty, like something that Grandma would disapprove of. Although, come to find out, Grandma was in the 20s, you know. She was probably getting more than I ever did. So, you know, it's the thing. Every generation thinks they invented rock and roll, in the classic sense of the words rock and roll. They really didn't. Like, the generations before them were definitely
I was more than
bumping uglies,
apprehensive
otherwise
the
we
first
wouldn't be
time
here,
I met
right?
the lovely Miss St. James. After all, she was there to strike a deal with Robco, who just usurped my research. Also, they could make a quick buck. But I
That's
needed
why
a
she
new
didn't
patron,
respond to his
and Vault-Tec's
flirtatious
pockets
behavior.
are
I
deep.
get it. He had her pegged as a
Tech.
business gold digger.
The very company I'd hoped to outshine with my little venture.
This is where I would normally just jump
The
over
irony
here and
is
go straight for
certainly
the
not lost
elevator.
on me.
But to be honest, I don't trust the physics engine. It's already let me down. So we're gonna keep on trucking, but we're gonna do it the hard way. $804, nice. No, I like it. That's dude. If you can, here's the thing: you cannot shame yourself with any band name, because my first band ever, when I was like 10 years old, was called Nella Now, which is just Van Halen back. So, guess where we got that from? My second band name was way more full of heavy metal angst, and it was Crimson Void, which, now that I think about it, some really disgusting overtures to it too. But none of those things were on my mind when I made it. I just thought it sounded metal. You know, like No Sleep Till Hammersmith, that old school shit. And what else? I was in a band called Heavens to Betsy, with a guy that sang Bowie better than I did, but preferred to play the drums. Later went on and played with another drummer who famously played with a person who basically is synonymous with grunge rock, which I completely ignored, by the way, because I thought that was going to be a passing fad, and that everybody was going to want to be way more punk mixed with Bowie. I was dead wrong. Bowie, Bubbles doesn't know shit. But I was in a Heavens to Betsy with a 2 in between the Heavens and the Betsy. And often with the S at the end of Heavens written with the Z. What can I say? It was 1987. Don't judge me. Don't you fucking judge me. Prince was the biggest thing in the world. Substituting whole words with numbers was a thing. And then after that, watching Alice, the legendary Curtains. Fuck me, I do not know how to come up with band names. Don't ask me. I will come up with them 1,000 times an hour, but none of them are any good. So I'm just talking about what the rules were as we understood them. And of course, 15-year-olds don't understand anything. So fortunately, you have enough cocky energy to believe that you do, and sometimes that carries you through. But looking back, we didn't really understand. That's how that goes. Walter's note. Shitter's clogged again. Call Beantown Plumbing. Tim. Now, Tim,
Hey, Walter, it's Ben.
there's a name that I appreciate. Some of the coolest people I ever knew my entire life were named Tim. Tim mentioned Australian comedian, singer, songwriter, pianist. There's my buddy Tim out in California, one of my old running dogs. I had more loyalty in one thumb than most people have in an entire lifetime of their whole body. There's Rinfale, another Tim. Tim's just a cool fucking name. That's all there is to it.
Alright, I'll see you later at the post. You still owe me that drink.
Love the way that guy talks. Oh, and by the way, still. Okay, glad we got this cleared up. Taking that mini nuke. Don't even care. What's this? What's this? Move those masks.
Hidden trapdoor, huh? Now we're talking.
Right?
Well, after you.
Okay, it's going to be me that pushes the button. I'm going to push the button. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I will push the buttons. Called yourselves the Decepticons? That's a badass name, though. I mean, you get the shit suit out of you, by whoever created the cartoon. In the meantime, it's a badass name.
Maybe we can go together at a bar.
Looks like they were trying to skip the whole R&D phase.
There was a band in Orange County in 83, 84. Before my time of playing in bands like live, like doing live performance. I didn't do that until 87. But I was like, I don't know, 14, 15 maybe. Almost living my own, maybe couch surfing at that point. Not quite completely out on my own. But they used to put up flyers every weekend all summer long, and they do these big backyard ragers. And if you got close enough to Fullerton, you'd get Oingo Boingo, right? Which is awesome. And they did these, like frat boy rager keg parties. But this band was out of Fullerton. And I'm going to give you their name. I didn't come up with the name, so don't shoot the messenger. The name of the band was Free Beer and Pussy. And then it would be an address and like a picture of the house, black and white, because it's cheaper to print in black and white. And 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever, keg, $1, $2, whatever the hell it was. And of course, nobody actually thought the beer was free and the girls were going to be interested in you at all. But it was such a great name because boy, they threw some raging fucking parties. Those guys were nuts. One minute they'd be playing Michael Jackson. The next minute they'd be playing The Ripper by Judas Priest. I mean, it was 84, But it was a wild time. Be 14, 15 years old. At the coolest party in town on a Saturday night. Well, I don't know about cool. It was definitely the busiest. Yep. Long list of band names, for sure. Your guess is as good as mine.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, even though they never got their hands on the comm hub,
Well, we shorten their name, too. We call them Free Beer.
Rip off ASAM technology.
Going to the
Question
Free Beer
is,
gig
what do they come
on
up
Saturday?
with?
Fuck yeah, I'm going.
Let's split
You
up
driving?
and see what we can uncover down here.
I'm driving.
Let me know
Get
if
your
you find
license
anything
yet?
interesting.
I'm 15. I don't have a license. It was a wild and crazy time, Chad. It was before anybody was looking. I mean, they were looking, but there's no way they'd ever see it. Those Mentats. We got down in here. Kinds of good junk. Teddy bears. Aluminum. Fixed power armor. Good thing I don't use any of that. Jake, what's this big red button do? Oh, dude. We were forever looking for a bass player. Drummers, like the next level of rarity. Everybody and their mother in the 80s wanted to be a guitar player. They all bought like Guitar Magazine, and they all knew like Panama and some Montrose song, whatever was in the magazine in tablature form. They all wanted to graduate high school and go to Hollywood and go to GIT, the Guitar Institute of Technology. They all thought that shredding was the pinnacle of being a rock guitarist, and it was going to be their ticket to fame and fortune. And for some, definitely worked for a while there. What they didn't know was that expiration date was already fast approaching. By 91 or so, shredding was basically out, at least for a decade or so anyway. But yeah, it was the big dream. So there was plenty of people that wanted to be guitar players, usually plenty of people that wanted to be singers, and more drummers than bass players. But bass players were like, you'd be better off like getting together with all your friends and having a good time together and seeing who was like the rare breed, who was like on the same level, whatever that means for you, right? Who had your back, who didn't pee their pants at every party they went to, and then want to go to breakfast in the morning without changing, like whatever. But if you couldn't find a guy that could hold steady, you could just find a guy and teach him how to play bass. Tune their bass for him, show them which notes to put their fingers on, teach them only easy songs at first, or really only root notes, a couple of different strums, whatever it took, because bass players were rare, which made competent bass players amazing, and truly exceptional bass players really stand out.
Obviously.
Well, would it surprise you to learn that this thing has a copy of the schematics needed to build ASAMs? I wonder who Vault-Tec paid off for that. Let me just download a copy of this.
Let me just
I'm sure Vault-Tec
download a
won't
copy
mind.
of this.
And there we are.
Ain't nothing wrong with
We
that,
had
Thorgan. You were
adapt
called
and
to it.
substitute a few parts.
It's a religious experience,
Now,
man. I'm
we'd
all
be able
about
to build
that.
as many
That's beautiful.
senses as we want.
The thing was, it was
You
just
know
hard
what
to find a
I'm
good
striving for.
bass player.
This
And back
is
then
a
it
real
was,
game changer.
it was at
Good
least with our
find,
set,
darling.
it was way
But
different.
I reckon
because,
we've still not
like, you
uncovered
couldn't
everything that's here
be
yet. Let's keep looking
in
around.
a band and also be in another band in Orange County when we were teenagers. Like, that was the cardinal sin. Like, you didn't have loyalty. You weren't loyal. You weren't committed. And how are you going to be committed to anything at 15? But you weren't committed. You weren't loyal. You weren't. You didn't demonstrate that you had what it takes. Whatever the shit any of that stupid nonsense even means in reality. And so it just wasn't done. It was very rare that you'd see somebody play in more than one band. By the time I was 21 or so and I was living in Hollywood, everybody other than singers and guitar players usually played in multiple bands, especially bass players and drummers. They were like, I'm in demand. I'm going to do what I got to do.
partner.
Like, I'm going to make some money this weekend to get my $100 or my $200 or my $300, depending on which level of the, opening act, or headliner you were at. That was about the going rate, by the way. If you didn't pay to play and you didn't sell pre-sale tickets, because that was a whole nother gig, and I never had anything to do with that at all, because we started writing our own stuff pretty early on. It was a lovely world, but it was night and day from Orange County to Hollywood, because Orange County was be a bass player for my band and then play in this other band. Like, what are you doing, man? You know? And in Hollywood,
That's
they
all
gave
for
a
now.
shit. They were like,
No problem.
Of course your bass player's playing in 2 other bands. Like, they gotta work.
Hey there.
You know?
I'm all ears.
Which, actually, looking back, I love that. Quite lovely. Heather,
Let's see what
you're
you
killing
have.
me right
Let's do
now
it.
with this I won't trade with you stuff. And it's making me crazier than I normally already am. Is this crap? I'm never, ever, ever going to wear that. That looks ridiculous. I'm not with the board. Trade those wraparounds in for the regular Ray-Bans for sure. Should be wearing my army helmet right now. That would give me just a pure banker more survivability at this point, I think, probably. Have bug in a shell. You can have minute noodles. Squirrel on a stick. Yeah, you can definitely have that. You can have one of those. Oh, yeah, you can have 2 of those. I don't even know. Chances I'm ever going to use 5.56 on a pistol character. Sell those. Definitely never using those. Probably never going to use those. Need to do that because I love to give those to companions and watch what kind of chaos they come up with. Keep that. Keep most of these. Preston is cool and stuff, but I can't fire that off indoors, and I like dungeons. Heather, do you have any of your goodies for me? Some bone meal, take that. Your healing ointment, take those antibiotics. She is down. You gotta spend more time in town. Heather needs a shopping trip or something. Guess I should probably eat, chat. My character is screaming at me to do so. Properly fed and properly hydrated. Hey. No nonsense since he got himself off.
Sweet.
Well, that was the main reason, same exact reason, that the best way, I think, to write music is to do it with an acoustic instrument. Especially if you're going to write lyrics and melodies and music at the same time. Like, grab an acoustic so you can feel the resonance of what you're playing in your body, and you can naturally reach for and do things with that's already there. So I imagine bass is awesome for that. Never was much of a bass player myself. I mean, I could teach somebody else how to play root notes and back us up for a night if I need.
Hey,
Never
Jake.
actually a bass player. Jakey boy.
Yeah? Found something? Hello, what have we here?
Morgan says, and then I learned there was an instrument that made the booty shake, and I wanted to see shaking
well,
booties.
how about that?
You know,
This holotape contains
didn't get
data
into
for
rock and
different
roll for the
ASM
dental
variants.
plan, right, Thorgan?
You know, plot types. The different things ASMs can be programmed for. I
Didn't care what
suspect
genre
Alta
it
found a
was.
copy of the
Yeah.
software.
All the same to me. All
Let's
they
see.
needed was the
We got
bottom held down.
residential, agricultural.
Mr. Lothar says, I grew up in Garden Grove. Did you really?
Oh,
Well, I
hold up a
graduated in 87,
There's
so I don't know
more
if
data
that
here.
triangulates anything
What
for
the-
you. But one of my
Recreational
first
power?
jobs, not my actual first,
Commercial?
but was as a parasol
Darling,
painter
Do you
in
know
Knott's
what you
Berry
just found?
Farm in that old Wild West town. It was one of my first jobs, like 85. And we used to go over to that disco club they had at Knott's Berry Farm like all the damn time. And then, of course, DAD, Disneyland After Dark, the teen clubs with Frankie Goes to Hollywood and Grandmaster Flash. And this is probably ahead of your time, but at least it gives you a ballpark of where I'm coming from. Morgan says, rhythm section for the win. Stevie Ray Vaughan is awesome. Better with Double Trouble, I agree. Might not need to see me, but you will feel me, Ram says. Right on. Right on. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm just saying, I found it easier organically to write lyrics and music at the same time when I was holding an acoustic instrument. Much harder to do with an electric guitar in your hands and everything turned down, or you're just kind of doing it yourself, or you're not plugged in. You're just kind of woodshedding on the balcony at the apartment or whatever. For me, personally, but, miles vary, obviously. Something wrong, buddy?
Something wrong, buddy?
There's data for 4 new plot types here. 4 more things that ASAMs could build. I don't think Robco ever released these variants. At least not to the general public. This is one hell
Organs
of a
play with
find.
other people's instruments.
I'm gonna have to study this tape. If I could
dang.
figure out how to transfer new
look
data
out.
on the sensors,
Oh, look
I'm fairly
out.
certain we'll soon have more things to build.
Mandolin, guitar, keys, piano, hand drums. I didn't come by your non-traditional rock instrumentation until much later in life. Like, it was pretty much focused on the rock aspects of rocking, man. As I think everybody who grew up in the Hollywood era during the 80s and 90s. And I'm sorry that was the case. I mean, I had, fortunately, blessed memories of my grandmother on my mother's side sitting me down on Sunday nights as a smaller child and forcing me to watch the Lawrence Welk show with her, or even earlier memories of watching Ricky Ricardo and stuff. So I had kind of an understanding of percussion and jazz and pop jazz or blues kind of music. But it was really all about like electric guitars and drums and harmony vocals and, glam and metal and then punk, of course, when that was a thing in the early 80s out there with like Social D and, bands like the Addles, the Adolescents, Surf Punks, whatever. But it was definitely all about traditional instrumentation until I was well into my late 30s or 40s. And I started getting really hip to like mandolins, brushes, just that kind of stuff. And it wasn't that I didn't like the other stuff. It was there. It just wasn't like on my radar as far as songwriting. An old Kingston fretless hollow body. Yeah. Nice. A little bit of cello. They call him mellow cello. Gorgon Ironside, man of culture. Rameth Zero Gaming, U2, holding down the bass so we can all shake our rump things. Love it. You mean you're fairly certain?
What do you mean you're only fairly certain?
Well, as you know, ASAMs come pre-programmed with 3 plot types. To change what it builds, you just select the right settings. Easy enough once you know how. But I have no idea how you'd transfer new plot data onto an ASAM.
Donovan.
But don't worry,
Somebody
I'll
was
figure
bound
it
to
out.
get that. It's almost scary that someone did, but I mean, that was old when I was a kid, but still, it's a timeless classic, right? I mean, to this day, I will often, several times a month, by several, I mean, 5, 6, 8, somewhere around in there, wake up and the first thing that I do is put on, Mr. Blue Sky by the Electric Light Orchestra. And that was grown-up music when I was 7 or 8. But for whatever reason, if I want to start my day off in a good place and not in a, that everything hurts and fuck this day kind of place, started off with Mr. Blue Sky. Sounds great.
Sounds great.
I never thought we'd find something like this here. I wonder what more's
Hell yeah,
hidden around
Yellow.
this place. Come on, let's keep
I don't
looking.
believe in what do they call that? What's your guilty pleasure? I ain't got any guilty pleasures. Get fucked, you wankers. Guilty pleasures. I will listen to Black Coffee by Black Flag, followed up by an ELO song. I do not even care. Should I? not a teenager anymore, so I'm not bound by teenager rules about like being cool and not betraying your set, not stepping too far out of bounds so that your friends don't think you're weird or whatever. Fuck if my friends think I'm weird. If my friends don't think I'm weird by now, I'm doing something entirely incorrect with my whole existence type thing. Now, my friends know I'm weird as fuck. It's too late for that. So, in the meantime, let's bump whatever tunes we can bump. I listen to Groove Is in the Heart, followed up by Lovin' Rockets. Like, music you can really dance to, followed up by music that you can kind of sway to. It doesn't matter. Whatever strikes my fancy. And I believe all of you should do that too. Be proud of it. Give me just a little bit of the, oh, you're wrong, Bubbles. You were just off. I figured too.
That's it.
Gwar and the Bee Gees. I think Gwar should cover the Bee Gees. It sucks that Dave's no longer with us, but they're still doing their thing. God bless them. So,
Won't be able to pick this.
yeah, I think Gwar would probably kill the Bee Gees, and I mean that both literally in the concept album sense and figuratively in the cover sense. Sure. Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. Rat away. It's 2 boxes. Only 1 rat away a piece in it. Weird survival setup they had going. Not sure what to think about these Vault Tech weirdos. War made it to the hot ones this week? Nice. Pedro! Merry Christmas, Pedro. I hope the studies are going well.
For you, if you need. Just ask me.
Pedro, our friend Pedro, is studying, if I'm not incorrect, to be a doctor. So, somehow, I count myself fortunate that, even intelligent people with actual life goals stop in and say Merry Christmas. Lovely to see you. Sure. I hope your break is going good. Sure, it's probably break time for you.
Uh-huh.
Visiting family, I think you said last week. That's doing good, and family as well. Mowgli says, this week I played 3 1973 shows from King Crimson Starless box set.
Closer look here.
Bunch of Bill McClintock, hell yeah. He was the king of the mashup. Especially like 5-6 years ago, he was the king of the mashup.
Seems like it's
Now that the AI is doing all kinds of shit,
Hey,
I
do me a
guess more
favor.
competition,
Go
but
to
Bill
that
is.
table with the ASAMs in the other room.
Vince Guaraldi? Not sure how to say that. Is that a guitar player? Or am I misrecognizing that name? Yo, Bubba, what mod should I definitely download on my modded save? I mean, here's a short answer. If you're playing Fallout 4, I recommend Sim Settlements 2. And I recommend Mind Games. Right? But the long and more correct answer is, what are you trying to do? Like, kind of playthrough do you want to do? Do you want to do survival? Do you want to do some kind of story thing? Do you have a faction in mind? Who you want to support, who you don't want to support? Which side you want to choose? Do you want to find a way to make all those factions work and do the power gaming thing, whatever that means? I could go down lists of hundreds of mods. But Fast and Dirty, Right Man. Is that it? The Right Man. The Right Man. Gotcha. The Right Man, Fast and Dirty. Some of my favorite mods of all time. Sim Settlements 2, obviously. I played Mind Games a couple of months ago and not been able to get it out of my stinking head because production values, the writing, the scene blocking in a couple of really standout dialogue scenes. I know that sounds crazy. That's not usually what gamers are all about. But from a story perspective and from, honestly, a production value perspective, they were so much better than anything I've seen in a creation engine game at any level, mod, professional, vanilla, whatever, that it opened up my eyes as to what is possible that you can do in the kit if you want to. And then there were some amazing set piece battles that I don't even know how I survived with my stupid super survival settings of 2.5 damage in, 2.5 damage out. And honestly, I think I took 5 or 6 deaths on each one of those before I figured it out. So those are fantastic. Just call me Right Man. You got it, bud. Caught myself singing In Excess at work the other night. Well, which one? Which one, Ram? I think Jake wants me to flip the switch. Get distracted. That's what you're talking about, Jake? Or do I need to talk to you? I guess I could look at my quest log. Search the vault tech for clues about ASAM technology. I did that, and I got it.
Hey there.
Yep, that confirms what I thought, all right.
Yeah, Mind Games is a demo or the early part of a mod that'll be coming out sometime next year, but it is a good 5-6 hours, and it stacks on top of Sim Settlements just fine. Sim Settlements 2 is a complete and total reimagining of the game and the settlement system with like 150 hours of story and voice actors and dungeons and set pieces. It's fantastic. That's the mission we're on right now. It's one for Jake called the Hub of the Problem. And this is the character that teaches you how to build settlements the right way. So if you haven't played Sim Settlements, highly recommended, but there's just a ton. In the description of the video, if you want, you can join our Discord, and there's a bunch of us that mod the shit out of these games and do that kind of stuff. Tell us what kind of playthrough you want, and we'll be happy to run shit down for you to the best of our ability. Mr. Morp, Merry Christmas, my friend. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Have a cool Yule. Whatever you're into, buddy. Happy Kwanzaa. All that. Lovely to see you, my friend. Just witnessed Laura get absolutely 360 no-scope headshotted. Nice. Oh?
Oh?
The signals this machine was picking up, they were coming from those ASAMs. They were emitting the radio signals.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Exactly. When you shut off the power to the ASAMs, we shut off the signal. Simple deduction. I didn't know the sensors could do something like that. Emit a radio signal, that is. But that begs the question. Just what is this thing? Why is it trying to pick up signals from sensors? Just what kind of ASAM technology were Vault-Tec trying to copy here?
I hope you're having a kick-ass night, Mort. If you stream tonight, bless you for keeping us with active minds and hearts who don't sleep much or knocked out the necessaries with something to click on and vibe along with. Holidays come, holidays go. Spend them with loved ones if you can, and mod the shit out of your games, folks. That's what Bubbles would do. Have any ideas?
Have any ideas?
Not really, no. There's gotta be someone around here to tell us what this machine is. Some notes or documents or something. Take a look around, see what you can find.
Tell you what, Jake, I'm pretty sure.
I found some technical documents for you.
Really now? Let me take a look.
I got a little ahead of myself, apparently. All that chit-chat.
Documents, this machine is Vault-Tec's attempt to duplicate a comm hub. I mean, it's not exactly a good attempt, but still. I suppose an effort was made.
It's not a good attempt.
Not much a rival.
But they got the basic chord structure correct. They all seem to be playing at the same time.
Vault-Tec were forced to build their own version with no real reference. You know, if this thing really is a reproduction of a comm hub, I think we actually might be able to use this.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
We came here looking for another comm hub because the one we've got so badly damaged it won't even turn on. And while it's not exactly what I expected to find here, this Vault-Tec knockoff might still be useful. Call me optimistic, but between this thing and the real comm hub, we might just be able to cobble together something that works.
I'm glad it turned out.
Glad it turned out well.
That makes two of us. Well, with that, I think we've uncovered everything we can here. Okay, let me just take a mental inventory of everything we found. We got the schematics to build our own sensors. new plot types, if I could figure out how to make them work. And of course, Vault-Tec's version of a comm hub, which just might allow us to start repairing the one we've already got. To call this trip productive would be an understatement. I knew working with you was a good idea, but damn, I didn't expect us to do this well.
Oh, you sweet talker. Don't sell yourself short.
Don't sell yourself short.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're the one who's making this happen. All right, I need to start gathering things up. Move everything we found back to the hardware store.
Officially the 25th.
Oh, wait, shit.
On the East Coast.
I completely forgot. I meant to go meet up with someone.
Merry Christmas.
And I doubt they'll take
Mr.
kindly to me blowing them
Lothar,
off.
anyone else on the East Coast? Oregon? Ho, 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 and all that kind of stuff. Meeting? What the hell are you talking about?
A meeting? What are you talking about?
An acquaintance of mine. Actually, it's the guy who got us the info on this place.
You love your
Said
Bob
he needed to
Hub.
talk to me once I was done here. Something about some important
Bob
information he wanted to share. But there's no way I can just leave all this stuff here. Look, I know I'm kind of
not
passing the
placing
buck.
it. I apologize.
But could you meet with this fella
Had a
for
little
me?
gin and juice,
See
or in
what
this
he
case,
I'd really appreciate it.
Bombay Sapphire and Nuka Grape. It's one glass, but, you know, that's all it takes sometimes. If you're talking about Vault Hub, you'll love this mod. It does all kinds of fun things with the settlement system and the whole story without doing anything meaningful to try to drastically change the story. Just adds to it and makes it better. Gives it more context. Yeah, I could do that.
Sure, I can do that.
Oh, thank you. You're a real pal. Sweeter than a baby's breath.
Lothar with the tree,
The fella you need to
Betamax
visit
with
lives up
Mr.
and
and
down the
Mrs.
city.
Claus.
He's an information broker. Calls himself the Ron. Chances are he wants to sell us some info. And
You're
given
a
his past
mean
track record,
one.
It's probably something useful.
Mr.
So
Grinch.
here, take these caps, pay him, and find out what he has to say. Most hours of the day, you'll find him in his office, towards the back of the city. All right,
right,
time
guys,
for me
we're
to
gonna
get this
meet
stuff back to the hardware store. This should be a fun challenge of logistics. Once you've wrapped up everything with the
I'd
Ron,
be
head on
hungry. I
back and
just
let me know
ate
how it
when I was
went.
over in that closet.
Oh, actually, before you go, might as well take this. Here, that's a copy
That's
of the 8-cent schematics.
insane.
With that, you can now build your own sensors, as long as you got the parts.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Now, I won't blame you if you want to test out and build a few sensors. Just don't keep the Ron waiting for too long. Anyway, I'll see you later. Good luck out there.
All right. Seeing you. All the old familiar places. Hey, Reitman, this is another one. You want to see what a truly gifted writer and voice talent and mod creator in the CK can do with the companion system of a CK Bethesda game. Download Heather Kasdan. Heather Kasdan, Kasdin, is, in my mind, the gold standard for modded companions in Bethesda. And you can't go wrong, whether you're going to be Heather's friend or lover or significant other, whatever variety. She's not a waifu mod, really. She's not a, that kind of thing. Not really a gooner thing. But definitely will give you an amazing story, romance, a bunch of side quests that fit in contextually with the game. You pick her up near the beginning, and you run with her the whole game. She's got DLC for both Far Harbor and Nuka World. And if you're new to modding, and you're interested in mods, and you want to see what a really talented mod author, voice actress, and writer can do with those tools, Heather's a great bet. Darlene's also terrific. Yeah, I gave you 3, I guess, to start with.
Lobby.
Out of here. Good thing too, because I'm hungry and I'm probably tired. Roasted fire alert meat, properly fed. Hydrated. Okay. Let's hope we get back to the bus before we die. Just imagine a robot that shot halon fire suppressant out of both of its limbs as its combat attack. Stop and think about what halon does in a small enclosed space like a closet or a room in a building like this. It sucks all the air out of the room and quenches fires. It also turns your lungs off. Gotta be rough, man. Just saying. You know what we never did? We never untied that poor, defenseless settler. What an asshole I've become. Went through all that trouble to save him. Was certain death, killed all the raiders in the building, and never went back down there. Yeah, cryojets. Yeah, I'm just thinking about like modern real-world applications for fire suppression. Thinking about like what a halon bomb would do in a cave or small room.
What the?
Would not be good for anyone who was partial to breathing, put it that way. But yeah, cryojets and stuff for sure. Though the medical ones have the shocker pads for resuscitation. It's not really terrific if you've got a heart that's beating correctly when you get hit by it multiple times. These robots ain't nothing nice in Fallout. Saying. Yeah, don't mind me. Just coming back through to untie your... Oh, damn it, she's dead. That's not going to go over very well. I guess we're not unlocking Oberlin anytime soon. Oh, well. We tried. If she was an escape artist, she would have been fine. Yeah, remove the O2. Well, Oberlin's not going to be happy with the Angels, you guys. The Commonwealth Angels are, they fucked that one up. Particular rescue, not great. Don't be like Bubbles. Just throwing that out there. When you rescue somebody in a Fallout 4 Radiant quest, probably want to untie them before you leave the building. Because I think the game just decides, you know what? Left them for dead. Right, let's see if we can go back here to the bus real quick. Drop off some of our junk, some of our unused ammo. Put down an actual save, you know. That kind of survival horseshit. Lady Ann T. Hello. Happy holidays. Finally got a physical copy of Fallout 4 for $3. Nice. A hell of a deal. Even if you get a fraction of the hours that I got out of Fallout 4, you're still going to be doing real good. That is awesome. You have a great time with it. I would definitely say play it vanilla before you play it modded, but you know, your mileage may vary. You are a Starfield fan and player. You do you. Video weights can go in there. Here. All of that. Water. Nice, very nice. We can have some heather edibles before we lay down in this bed and give ourselves some kind of weird disease from sleeping on our own damn bed. Todd. Yeah. Ointment. To resist infection and parasite by stabbing myself in the chest with a 3-inch needle. spin these skill ups real quick before we move forward. Black Widow, men suffer 15% damage. Everybody gets 5% is actually preferred. 50% is not bad. Sneak, no longer trigger an enemy mines for sure. Scrapping, it's definitely one we want to have eventually. We don't need to do that now. Same with Local Leader 2. We don't really need to build any new workbenches. Action Girl 2 would give us 50%. Yeah, let's go with Action Girl. I think that's going to be preferable to an extra 5% damage against. We will sleep for, I don't know, let's call it 8 hours. Yeah, I mean, just generally, like, I was asking Raven about this today. Like, if Elder Scrolls 6 came out tomorrow and it was kick-ass, would you try to mod it right away? And for me, the answer is I would definitely not try to mod it right away. I would try to get a full playthrough it before I modded it at all. Now, I've got some friends who would be sending me mods to test out and put in my game, if Starfield is any indication, within the first week to 10 days. But would I try to get through it before I modded it? Hell yeah. Definitely. Just to see what the state of the fart was for the newest Bethesda game. But then after that, it would just be off to the races. Sure. It is Christmas in the U.S. on the East Coast. We're 20 minutes out for Central Time.
What's up?
And it'll technically be midnight on the 25th, 12 a.m. And I'm still an hour and 20 minutes out here in Mountain. But we're getting close. Merry Christmas, Raven. Hell yeah. Or as I like to say, Happy Hanukkah. Have a cool Yule. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Merry Christmas. Equal opportunity of loving to see people smile. Having a good time. Whatever that looks like for you. Even if you don't celebrate anything at all. You know what? Glad you're here. And I think you're awesome. You're sometimes kind of a dick. But mostly you're awesome. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, kid.
You ain't gonna last once you leave the wall, so don't get chummy.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. That guy's problem is I leave the wall every day.
People knowing my name, wanting to hear this and say that. I'm just a simple man. I don't want that kind of attention.
But you agreed to do this interview.
Huh. I didn't agree to nothing. You're just here talking to me. And it'd be rude not to say anything back.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I'll hire a preacher to say
Got another reporter in Diamond City. I don't know if we need another reporter in Diamond City. Isn't one enough? It's Dixon. See, this is what I'm talking about. They asked me the other day when we were doing the Fallout podcast, what would you be if you were a man in the wasteland? And I said, well, I'd be a traveling musician, like a buskin guitar player, blues man. Ideally, I would be a ghoul, and I would be around from before the war so that I could see all of the stories of all the games as a side character, hang back and watch Chosen One do their thing, watch the Soul Survivor do his thing or her thing, watch the Lone Wanderer do their thing. I'd just be over there playing the tunes, getting free booze at the dugout inn. Still the 24th here in the NCR. Right there with you. I'm not in the NCR. I'm in Dogtown. But still the 24th where I'm at as well. This is Fat's guitar, huh? It's a bad boy. Hi. True, Fats. Good for you, man. You. Right, let's check in on the rod.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Hey!
Now you better answer if you want to keep those teeth.
Holy cow, it's like Fred Flintstone's co-worker. Easy.
Easy. I'm really not looking for trouble.
Then you better start talking.
Will you just leave them alone?
If you want the winning
We're not meant
lottery
to start
numbers, they're
trouble
1
with
to
the
40.
locals.
Sure, they already did the drawing by
Well,
now,
how do we
right?
know this ain't the man we're looking for?
Is that a Wednesday night
Because she's
thing?
a woman, Malcolm.
God, you son of
I know Powerball's up to like
You got lucky this time,
1.8,
Wastelander.
1.9
I better not
billion.
see your face again.
I bought a ticket. I'm not a gambler. One ticket, $4. Take my 1 in 330 million shot. Why not?
Hey, all
What's happening,
right.
JK?
Another new client. Don't be shy now. No need to stay in the waiting room. Come sit your hip self down.
How's Christmas treating you right now, JK?
Okay.
You are well,
How
my
about
friend.
some pie?
Shit.
Drinks and pie?
It's got even better sideburns than vanilla, the Ron. Is there such a thing
Oh,
as
come
vanilla?
on. Don't keep a cat hanging. Take a seat. Oh, yeah. I like that look. The kind that says, don't start trouble with me unless you're cruising for a bruising. I
Do
can
it.
tell you're a chick with her head on straight. The smart, sophisticated type
Yeah, he's
who
got
really
like a
understands the way of things.
little lippity-whippity going on there. I like it. Nice to meet a friendly face.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You don't get just a friendly face, my friend. You get the whole
Just that
package
cheesecake?
deal.
Need I say
the
more?
The face, the talent, the unrivaled resourcefulness.
Bubbles approved.
You get the
Cheesecake.
rod.
Sounds good right now. I had Chinese tonight. That's an old tradition at our house. Chinese on Christmas Eve. It's harder to get nowadays because a lot of the Chinese shops close up early on Christmas Eve, just like most legitimate businesses tend to do. But it used to be that was like always open. So much anymore. For better and worse. Worse when I want to order it, and better for the people that have to work there, in my opinion. Cry about it too much. But managed to get it about 4:30 this afternoon. Got my egg rolls. Combination fried rice, wonton soup. I almost got some cheesecake because that place has some good ass cheesecake as one of their dessert options. But I felt like I already got the egg rolls. Made down with all that extra cheese.
What do you do around here?
Me? I'm an
back with the
information
tea?
broker. I
Back
know
with
who,
the
what,
tea.
and where. Whether you've got information or you need it, I'm
Graham's
the
got
one
his
you want to come see.
At
I'm the
pending
Ron, baby.
custom chai tea. Love it. Yeah, ask you something.
I need to ask you something.
Ask away. Although I can't chat for too long, I'm expecting... Say... Correct me if I'm wrong.
Say...
but I get the feeling you were sent here by Jake.
You know.
What do you know about him?
Oh, Jake? The hound dog's a good guy. One of my best clients. I'm not gonna pretend I understand all this ASAM stuff he's doing, but he's got his reasons, and the Commonwealth's better off for it. Oh, yeah! So, did Jake send you or not?
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
When you're right, baby!
He's my
And
buddy,
9
and
times
nobody
out of
better
10,
ever lay a
Ron
hand on him
is
either, or
usually
there's going to be
right.
trouble.
Gotta say, I'm surprised to see Jake partner up with someone. Always struck me as the lone wolf kind of guy, you know? But any friend of Jake's is a friend of the Rons. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. The reason I asked Jake back here was so I could share some information. But since you're his partner, I can tell you the info instead.
I can tell
For
you.
a price. After all, I'm running a business here.
You got my attention. Let's hear it.
You've got my attention. Let's hear it.
As Jake tells it, you and he are building up settlements together. Now that's cool and all. But he's off the gas for a second. Have you stopped to think about the people joining those settlements? After all, it's the people that make a town. And surely you want the best and brightest, right?
True. True.
Of course.
But you can't always tell who's hip just by looking. Or can you? You ever heard of a vigor tester? It's a kind of science machine, cooked up by pre-war nerds. It can measure a person's attributes. Use it to scan someone, and it can tell if they're as strong as a deathclaw, or as weak as a kitten. Smart as an AI, or as dumb as a mutant. Pretty rad! A useful device, especially for some cool cat wanting to
I gotta
find the
admit,
cream of
if
the
there was
crop.
ever going to be a context in which
Just
the
so
slang
happens,
rad
Ron
came back into
knows where to
fashion,
find one of these vigor testers.
Diamond
And
City,
I'm willing to
2287
tell you where it
would be
is.
the place.
However, there is a small matter of payment for this information. 300 caps. Sound fair?
Holy shit, 300 caps? Buddy. Oh. By the way, did I mention? Love your hair.
You're a businessman, right? You can do better.
Ain't no one who can say the Ron don't know how to business. Let's say 250 caps. You sly cat.
Sure. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. First things first, take this
Radical,
folder.
man.
That's all the info the Ron could dig up on the Vigor tester.
Alright, so there's the Robco schematics on the big ore tester. Thank God there's one of them around here somewhere in the Commonwealth.
Now, according to the Ron's records, last known location of the tester was Vault 81. But dig this! That vault's still active. Still has residents inside. So, common courtesy says, you knock first. If you can get inside,
Rip
ask
says
someone
when
in
Gnarly
charge
came
about
back
the
in the
tester.
early 2000s, I
If
thought
it's
I'd lost
still
my
there,
mind.
chances
You
are
and me
they'd
both,
know.
dude. I was like,
On a
okay.
side note, if you're looking
Then my
for
kids are
able
like, you say
settlers,
dude
I
all
got
the
a few
time. And I'm
leads
like,
you might
you
be
never
interested in.
fashion.
Here,
What's wrong with you?
this
I
info's on the
raise you
house.
better. Go to your room. I don't live here anymore, remember? Well, get in the car and drive to your fucking room then, dude. I'm kidding. My kids are great. But yeah, they raise their eyebrow every once in a while with dude. They're like, dude, you're such a Californian dad. Yeah, I kinda am a California cowboy, what can I say? Thanks, I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Ask, and you
See?
shall receive.
The word dude is too
Oh,
useful,
yeah!
and we're sure it will come in
Since
handy.
it appears Jake is busy, I suggest pursuing the Vigor tester yourself. If you don't know where Vault 81 is, it's near the old Chestnut Hillock Reservoir. Just look for all the water.
Nice,
you
nice.
can't miss it.
Shit, man, are you interested in coming to work for me?
You interested in coming to work for me? I have a good spot. You could set up shop.
And leave my cool-as-ice broker gig? No way. If information is power, then I'm the most affluent man in the Commonwealth. And, no offense,
Right.
but working for someone would
In New Zealand,
really
replace the
grant
word
that
dude
image.
with mate.
Oh, yeah!
Mate! Yeah, my buddy Ringo gave me a call the other day. And, like, mate. Like, oh, God, that's the bad one. That's the fuck. You know? But it was definitely mate.
Thanks for your help.
You are more than welcome. And remember, if
That's
you
just
got
the hop,
information to
skipping a
buy
boat
or
ride from where
information
you're
to
at.
sell, then you come see the coolest cat in
New
the
South
Commonwealth.
Wales,
The
New Zealand.
Ron.
In and out of the inlet, across the channel, the ocean. Does that count as an ocean? It looks pretty close on a map. Never been. Wish I could say otherwise. Would love to go visit my buddy sometime. It's a long ass plane ride. It's even longer if you swim. Used to work in Chestnut Hill. Well, you're in luck, buddy. Because we got to go. Yeah, you can't swim it. No, yeah. He looks at me with a horrified look because we talk on WhatsApp all the time. Because, you know, outside of the United States, that's what people use, I guess. My friends in Mexico and I talk on WhatsApp too. But So we're on like the video walkie-talkie thing, right? And he'll look at me sometimes because I'll be like, oh, the weather, because it's summertime right now. And I'm like, oh my God, how's the water? Like, what's the water temperature? Like, how's the beach? How's the surf? And he's like, mate, you do not want to surf in this water. Number one, we're inside an inlet. It's channels and the waves suck. But number two, like, the wildlife where we're at is not appropriate for swimming barefoot or otherwise. And I'm like, come on. He used to love the beach. He's like, I used to like going to the beach. I didn't like getting in the water. Yeah, I won't try to swim it then. Actually, I don't know. If I went and visited Ringo right now, I don't think I'd ever leave his house until his wife threw me out. To be real with you, they just got a new place.
I hear there's a lot of great loot left in Boston.
You know, a rental or whatever, but it's a new place. They were in one for like 8-10 years. And they had a fire, unfortunately. And so that old place is now not there. And they had to get into a new place. And like, he's like, you're not going to believe this. Like, yeah, it sucks. All the shit we lost and stuff in the fire. But we got our lives. We got our animals. We're okay. And look at this fucking view. He sends me these pictures. And I'm just like, oh. Amazing. Like, gotta be paradise on earth there in New South Wales. Coolawong. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sharks. Sharks and, I don't know, jellies probably.
Shaking it, shake.
I'm like, people still surf in, you know, Australia. Like, it's some of the best surf in the world. I've seen Point Break, you know, and he's like, not where we live. Water's not, you know, waves aren't good enough to risk it. I'm going to fight wildlife, fine, but go somewhere where you can actually get good breaks. And he ain't wrong. If I was at Ringo's right now, we might go down to the beach, but we probably wouldn't go surfing. Put that way. At least according to everything I've heard so far. Now, if I lived there for longer than a few months, I'd figure it out. A lie. Like, what is the closest spot where I can throw a board in the water or just body surf or whatever? Because sometimes you just wake up as a guy, doesn't matter how old you are, and just think, I need to get my ass humbled and rumbled and drug out to sea and then thrown into a sandbank or jetty repeatedly of my attitude. I mean, if you're me, your mileage may vary, but that's how I see it. I'd have to find a swimming hole. That's a rat storm there, gentlemen. Have any mutant activity here? The old apartments? Good. Still taken care of from the time before. There was a shark attack nearby a few days ago. Whereabouts was that? Like a real shark attack? Because humans kill way more sharks than sharks have killed humans for hundreds of years now. So that's pretty comparatively rare for it to happen in the other direction. I know they made whole movie series and stuff about it. Still.
This must have been a nice little place before the war. They had their own vault up the hill.
Yeah, it was kind of like Sanctuary, Heather. Our own little vault up the hill. Everything was lovely. Oh, we've unlocked a new bus stop. Good. Right. Levels approves. Shelter. Little place to even grab a save. Nice. Mattress save. Okay. Underglue. Abomination. Gotta take it. What's the story? You know what I do not have? Do not have any fusion cores. Have a couple on the bus, maybe? There might be holding one. Let's see, what are our specials? We are rocking a 9 charisma as of right now, and if we go in here, we can bump that up to, I don't know, maybe, do we have any great mentats? Damn it, man. No great mentats. That's negative charisma. Bad. I think, chat, the best that we can hope for in this particular situation is, not drugs, but drink. Let's just drink. Not carry any charisma beverages? It's terrible. No charisma beverages. No charisma Rogos. Try to pass this speech check with a 9 charisma. And you know they ain't gonna buy this. I'm gonna be on the hunt. You found a Walking Dead Easter egg in 76 just now? I read the first Omnibus comic and saw the first season, but I never saw any after that, and I haven't played the games that you. So I would probably miss that reference, but that's cool as hell.
Hold it right there.
Hold it.
81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
Merry Christmas, Lady N.T. and everyone in Central Time. Lovely. On the first day of Christmas, Vault-Tec gave to me a Pip-Boy with a cracked screen. I got mine in Vault 111.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet.
Got a cracked
And what
screen
sort
and
of business are you
everything.
looking to take care of here in 81?
You know what? I'm just looking to do a little trade, really. Like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. We'll be back scratching.
Just looking to do a little trading?
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh!
Before you arrived, she did say she was from Vault 111. And she's in possession of a working Pip-Boy.
Is that
Last night there was no guy with a gray beard in my house. It was me.
I'm going to allow
It's
it.
you.
Edwards, open
That
the door
shit.
and make the announcement.
Stop it now.
Officer Edwards and I will meet you.
I was gonna say, like, every night there's a old guy with a gray beard in my house. I wouldn't even blink. Be like, oh. Boom. Cookies are in the top cover, above the counter with the tortilla chips. Ain't got no milk. You're on your own. Can I interest you in a Bombay gin and Nuka grape?
Come on, Gwen. My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I
And
don't
be
know
like,
that?
oh,
Just do the
hell
best with what you can.
yes.
That's all I'm asking.
Fine.
Use a little
I'll see
break.
what I
Kick
can
my
do.
boots
But
up.
you and I both know we can't keep going on like
Loosen
this.
my strap.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81.
Man, you
We've
can
never
put your gun
encountered
away
a
now.
fellow Vault Dweller. Is this Vault 111 you mentioned still operational?
Not anymore.
No. Not anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened there? Did something go wrong?
They had us cryogenically frozen in these pods, but,
They had us cryogenically frozen in these pods. But something malfunctioned.
Oh my god. All those lives lost due to some malfunction? That's unacceptable. I suppose we've been lucky. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
I'll tell you what, this place is amazing. You guys are still rocking a vault after 200 years? Good on you.
I'm impressed you maintained a successful vault for this long.
Thanks. I owe it to the overseers before me, but some here would disagree. A few believe opening the doors to the Commonwealth was a mistake.
He's got purty eyes. Interaction is a good thing.
Interaction is a good thing. The Commonwealth is improving.
So I've heard. But it's still got a long ways to go. Now, I have work to do. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
You should be flattered. Not everyone gets a personal welcome from the Overseer herself. Normally, that's my job.
Oh, well, honestly, I appreciate that you guys are all so nice about it.
I appreciate the hospitality.
I can imagine. Being here must be a welcome reprieve after traipsing about the Commonwealth. Anyway, welcome to Vault 81. I'm Deputy Overseer Mansfield. If you've any questions or problems, please bring them to me. Otherwise, enjoy your time in the vault.
Right, I like him. He's a little stuffy. You know, a little snooty. But, seems like the kind of person that I could work with. Let's find out if he knows anything.
Can you take a look at these schematics?
Oh, goody. More junk from the Commonwealth for me to examine. All right, hand it over.
Oh, goody. More junk
Oh,
from the
I know
Commonwealth.
this device. It's the Vitomatic. The Vault's previous physician used it all the time. However, when Dr. Forsyth took over, he deemed the device too hazardous. Something about combustible tumors or some such. Is
Combustible tumors.
For the Vitomatic? If so,
Ram,
I'll have to disappoint
Raven.
you. Even
Didn't
if
we
you
just
no
do a
longer use the device,
podcast
it's a
on-
rare piece of technology.
I mean, some of those
Just
guys
hand it over to
basically
some
rock
unwashed
tumors
outsider.
for heads. It's a similar concept. What if I made it worth your while?
What if I made it worth your while?
Perhaps if you were to perform a number of services for the Vault. You see, part of my job is making sure the Vault runs smoothly. This often means dealing with minor issues before they become a problem. If you've the wherewithal to solve a number of these issues, then I suppose I could justify giving you the Vitomatic as payment.
All right, that sounds totally fair. Give me the details.
Give me the details. No promises, though.
The first task I'd ask of you is rather mundane, but vital to the
Don't
Vault's
you
continued
freaking slow
survival.
play me either.
You see, our Vault's reactors are kept running almost exclusively by a single robot, Old Rusty. However, due to his poor
Old
maintenance, Rusty requires a lot of oil to stay operational. A lot of oil. If you could bring, say, 10 units of oil to Old Rusty, that should ensure his continued operation. At least for a few months.
All right, doesn't sound hard to fix.
That doesn't sound hard to fix.
Rusty is long past due for maintenance. It's not that fixing him would be hard. We simply can't afford the downtime of taking him offline for repairs.
All right, I'll see if I can find some.
I'll see if I can find some.
Your next task would be a little more hands-on. Recently, the Vault's been having some issues with its water supply. We've had to run the pumps at full
The
power
last
to
task
draw in enough
is
water.
to provide food for a
And the water
whole
we do
century.
get is of questionable quality.
Get you started
I need you to
with
check the
our
intake pipe at the nearby
preferred
reservoir.
merchant
See if anything
caravaneer
is blocking
program.
the water flow, and if it is, clear it. You may have to get a bit wet. If you manage to solve the issue, find and speak to Catelyn. She deals with the Vault's plumbing.
All right, I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
I'll believe it when I see it. If you do succeed, I'll have one more task for you. Finish that, and the Vitomatic will be yours. Off you go.
Okay. So, junk-wise, I ain't got none. It's not helpful.
Hey.
You have junk. You have any damn oil in it, that's for sure.
What's up?
Hey.
We
What's up?
did some bartering.
Hey.
I'm all ears.
We chat.
Can we chat?
I'd like that.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
I feel like I'm robbing you every time you buy something from me. So I'm going to give you the biggest discount I can afford. Do you ever wonder if we should spice things up between us?
Oh, damn. What do you think we should do?
What do you think we should do?
Lots of things. I'm not looking for a big commitment. Just something a little more physical. You game?
Little FWB. I got you. Let's get the hell out of here.
Absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
Right behind you.
Right. Okay, so we've made good friends with Heather now. And
can I do something for you?
See what kind of oil reserves she's got going.
Let's see what you have.
I have the best inventory in the Commonwealth.
You do. Show me what kind of stuff you got. Let's see. Shipment of Earl. Damn it, man! No shipment of Earl. Okay. We're gonna have to wing it, chat. We're gonna have to travel to a settlement. Might have some on board the bus, but at least not 10 units. But you know what? That's cool. We have to go outside and unclog their water supply for them. So, summon the bus over here while we're at it. Call the bus. Of course, we're inside. Is she talking about chili? That's right. She's talking about making a big pot of chili. That too. Sounds delicious. Although I just had Chinese. Maybe we'll save chili for Friday. All bus. Doing a big pot roast tomorrow in the slow cooker. That'll be delish. Yes, all the bus. Thank you. There she is. The baby bus. Stop it. Alright. We got a bunch of guns and stuff we're saving up until we actually have a higher level of scrapper. No shortage of loot in this game, that's for sure. Increased oil. There's 2 units of oil. On 2 more units of oil. Actually, more than I thought I'd have. 2 more units of oil. Still need 4 units. Might be able to get that in Diamond City. Or from a traveling merchant if we're lucky enough to run into one between here and there. What the hell is going on in this picture? It's a reference, I think. Something Iwo Jima, Fallout style. Hey! Listen. those are bloat flies, and we just unlocked Diamond City. Either of you have a bloat fly gland? You too. See, the 100 free caps right there. All right, let's put the shooty doodad away for a second and drink some water because apparently I'm already thirsty again. Even though I am going swimming right now, technically probably don't want to drink this. Yeah. For a penny in for a pound. Up rads. Somewhere around here. Data. Hope old Rusty help Caitlin. Not gonna show me shit on the map, are you? Heather, I thought you said you didn't like swimming. Somewhere around here is the inlet. Boy, we're gonna be like half ratted. Why is it so murky and dark here? Yeah, die. Should be right in here somewhere, I think. Hell. Drink some more water to heal ourselves back up a little bit. Why do you have to be so gloomy and overcast? You know what would help, chat? A little Radio Free. A little bit of the sweet, soothing sounds of the jazz and rock and roll that I love so much from Boston. I don't know how that works underwater. So.
It scrubs your floor, your sink, your shoe. From stubborn stains to mute in mold, it's cleaner than clean, it's shiny gold.
Alright, we got that part done, and we've only gained 35% rads. Yikes. Not a good thing to get because taking rad away or rad X is terrible in survival mode. Who needs it? Well, I mean, you need it, but who wants it? Nobody. That's who. So let's go home. Weird to go this far out of our way, but we do need to find some junk anyway. All the way down, or all the way north, to Sanctuary.
Beginning transit.
Thank you very much.
Transit complete.
Right, I know we're going to have 4 more units of oil here.
Keep the beard and let the dandruff fly. I trim my ears if I had the cash.
JK says, wait, you're playing Ark now? Me? Or are you talking to somebody else, Jake? JK? Because I am not playing Ark. There was a brief moment where I thought about getting it to do some multiplayer stuff with my friend Sister Citizen, and then she told me I would probably not like it, and described to me a couple of pretty valid reasons. So instead, I joined her in GTA Online. So I'm coming into that extremely late. But yeah. I just dumped all of my junk in there. Absolute clown shoes. Okay, I need 10 units of oil. There's 13. Look what we've got here. That's how you do that. Right.
Now I'm looking like a scarecrow.
Rads are taken care of. One of the first things I like to do in a survival playthrough is make sure I have built a decontamination arch somewhere. Yeah, that's what Sister was saying. Like, and you're gonna get a little bit of that in any PvP, honestly. And I'm not totally averse to that. You're gonna get that in GTA too if you play in a public lobby. But we were just role playing. Like, I was her new buddy that got into town. She was this old school gangster criminal. She was ruining me and turning me from a nice guy into a criminal. You know, we were just taking our time doing the Cluckin' Bell raid. It took like 4.5 hours to do what Reaper speedrunning assholes would do in an hour, right? So, you know, and I'm not knocking that playstyle, by the way. Be a Reaper stream, you know, not Reaper, but a speedrunner, you know, grind out stuff. It's the same in 76 with raids and expeditions and that kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But she wanted to do a roleplay thing. I wanted to do a roleplay thing. Light, you know. And it was a blast. And we were able to play in a private lobby, so it just didn't matter. But there was a brief moment where there was a chance I would be doing Ark. Just didn't happen. And I'm not sad that I'm missing out on it. I'll get to it eventually, or maybe not. Sure, it's awesome. Three of these actually go here. This is the kind of material you want to lay back, read in bed. You know? So we'll put all three of these up here. Issue of Flirt, another issue of Grognak. Got another pin up. Speech bubble. Like a special bobblehead that requires its own bobblehead stand. I think Speech is actually in Asylum.
He wore a pair of plastic shades with goggles made from marmalade. He'd beat with pride, he'd spin and weave, made the cat so dizzy it had to leave. One day he
getting sick.
near the sink, he hit the gas.
I think all. There is that. Right, fair enough.
When I screamed, stop, but he powered through. I taught my goldfish to drive. Now he's the luckiest fish to survive. We fixed him up with a tiny cast and a helmet made from a peanut glass. Now he drives with a
Alright, so we fixed the water inlet for Vault 81, and we've got 10 units of oil for old Rusty. Now all we gotta do is jump back on the bus and ride back over to 81.
Through the living room, under the chair, just me and a fish with electric flare. So if you hear honking late at night, don't call the cops, it's just him, alright. He's got more style than half this hive, cause I taught my goldfish to drive.
Tell you what, buddy, take me to Vault 81.
Parameter accepted. Beginning transit.
Perfect.
Transit complete.
I'm peckish from lack of food already. Of course I am. A good 3 or 4 hour drive, apparently. The Wasteland's not a friendly place on bus tires. Take your time. Roads are a little ruined.
Ignore that little whispering voice that says things might not be okay. You gotta amplify the happy thoughts.
You fruit crepe.
Shop the silver spots, dress the blues in polka dots, and toss your doubts in the bay. Don't you fret about the rent or war, just
From before the war, I learned how to use chopsticks correctly. Don't look at me like that. You fool.
and throw confetti down the hall. You gotta exaggerate the positive, outshine the logical, tap dance on the probable, and grin like it's Judgment Day.
Kind of weird.
Hey, partner.
Let's go back in here and finish up this little quest. These nice people to give us their Igor tester. Sure, nothing will go wrong. And there's like no way we're going to get ambushed by some kid who's going to want to give us a 5-cap tour or anything like that, right? I mean, that would never happen. It's crazy. Just going to smooth on in here and ECB.
No signs of radio.
Hey, Ashes. What are you doing up here?
Oh, Kitty!
Ashes, where are
Mr. House said you guys were extinct. You that know-it-all was full of it. How you doing? Sorry, Heather. Take the stairs. Race me down. This is a slow elevator. Oh, you guys jumped in. Up, Darlene. Come on, Darlene, to Leroy. That's wrong. Wrong, Bubbles. Run fast. Run fast.
Head now. Don't wait
Run
up.
fast. Oh my God,
But I
run
need
fast.
your help. Excuse me.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the
believe we
depot.
got away with
Pardon
it.
the clutter. I'm
Austin
gonna
was
try to
slow.
keep these days.
Too slow, Austin. No time. This business is good.
Must be keeping busy then. At least business is good.
Too good these days. When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
Well, I tell you what, Sunshine, let me give you a little piece of advice I heard from a wise young man today. Sometimes when you have a big problem, it helps to make it into a little problem. Sometimes you do that by just being a better friend, father, son, daughter. Sometimes you do it with valor. Sometimes you do it by saving somebody or solving some kind of problem for another person, putting somebody ahead of yourself. And other times, you take a bar of soap and you wash your fucking face and you make yourself less stinky. Apropos of nothing, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying, make the big problems small by taking them piece by piece.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
Poor Alexa. Man, this girl cannot catch a break. I would love to buy that. That would be cool. You know who would be terrific with this particular weapon? Fire rate is 90. It's not bad. I do not have enough cold hard cash for that. Listen, I know you're in a closed loop system here. So what if, and hear me out, I sell you, stim packs, because I certainly do not need that many. That's for damn sure, and I definitely don't need that many of those. Holy cow. And say like half of what I got there. And what if, I don't know, maybe, just between you and me, sweetheart, I make the finest psycho jet in all the land. I have one on the house. And in case one of you vault dickheads becomes addicted to these fine products, there's one of those as well. Say, now you make me a deal with this fine ass overseer's guardian. Appreciate you. What if I picked up just, I don't know, a little bit of ammunition, because I'm not going to be shooting the damn thing. Yep. And then I'm more than happy to give you a little bit of money and make business grow. Right, and you, my
You
friend.
have time to talk? I still have something I want to say to you.
Okay. Well, I mean, what do you want to talk about?
Anything you want to talk about?
Appreciate it. We've been on the road together for a while and I liked it. You probably have a lot of questions, but you left me alone. Thanks for that. Maybe it's time for you to get some answers. Want you to know a bit about me?
Yeah, it'd be nice to know more about you.
It would be nice to know more about you.
Right. First, I would like to say that I'm not exactly what you think I am. Won't you play a little game?
Game? What do you mean?
You have to guess what I am, and I tell you if you're right or wrong.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like fun.
Sure. Sounds fun.
She can get a high degree of
that'd be
silliness
fun.
going, chap.
So you're in?
Absolutely. I'm in.
So you're a veterinarian?
You're a veterinarian.
I know, but I could. But that's not the answer. Try again.
Okay, you're a synth.
You're a synth?
No, not really. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I'm beating around the bush because it's hard for me. You know, I have not always been what I am today. I had another life. It was another time. Gone.
So, what are you?
What are you?
I don't know. Maybe a human mistake? Or maybe a wonder of science? Or maybe just a piece of junk?
Keep talking.
Look at me.
It's not a
Tell
piece of
what
junk
do
to
you
me,
see?
my friend. It's terrible. You're a robot. Very woman.
You're a robot. A very womanly robot.
No, I'm a woman. A very robotically woman.
Oh.
But you know, for most of people, I'm just a freak. I'm not used to what I am. I was so different before. And now look at this. What am I? Nothing but a monster. A human-shaped canister with nothing inside. A scent? Why? Is it comfortable to think that I'm not made of flesh because a part of me is robotic? I was born human. I just got a teeny upgrade. But it's just a matter of fact. I'm not a machine.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Why don't you tell me what
No
happened?
way I'm telling them.
Well,
Calm down. You guys
it's
are
a
crazy.
pretty long story.
Stop it now. Stop it now. Can't believe robot wasn't an option or was an option. Listening.
I'm listening.
It was a long time ago. I was a mercenary. With my abilities, I could make a fortune, but I got some bad habits. Burning the candle at both ends. I always thought it was better to burn out than to fade away. Psycho's a long dear friend.
Good movie.
I
And
think I
record.
just wanted to forget.
Actually.
I mean, forget the reality, the truth, about me, about my life. This ugly reality.
Turns
I
out
was
this
a
poor
killer,
wastelander
a cold-blood murderer.
is just
This is the best
shot
things
through
are
the
free,
heart.
but I wanted
Some
everything.
mad scientist gave her like a pacemaker,
Someone had a job
like
for
a
me.
mechanical valve.
As long as there was some
She's
money
like,
at
I'm
the
a
end,
robot.
I wasn't watching. Drugs were
She
making
doesn't
me
even know.
blind,
Like that.
and I didn't want to see.
Really common before war. Don't worry about
I guess in the worst moments of my life, Psycho was my most faithful friend.
it. Oh, okay.
Making me sleep without nightmares, working without thinking, and just standing up. I evolved myself for years. I guess I'm afraid of fighting too much or too little. I've been on this blurry way to hell for years, until I got this mission that changed my life forever.
Sounds really, really bad.
That sounds really, really bad.
Look at Alexis is just
The
like, what
mission
is happening in
turned
my
bad,
shop right now?
really bad. The usual story. A guy hired me to kill his wife's lover. Easy work, at least on paper, because the mission started to mess up when I arrived by my target's house. Another mercenary was already there and he didn't look happy. He was talking with my target in the middle of the street. I hid and watched them. The situation was very bizarre. I had a strange feeling. Something wasn't right. I kept hiding long enough to hear them talking about
Sure. It's
getting
happening,
back
buddy.
home. So I thought the mercenary was hired by my target's wife to get him home. This didn't fit to my mission, which was to hunt him down.
What did you do?
My job. I grabbed my gun, jumped out of my hiding place, said sorry for compromising a lovely family reunion, and then I shot everyone. It was a damn good fight. But something was definitely not right. That mercenary was much too skilled. I mean, he was not the usual mercenary type guy. He was different. I must confess, I was almost sad to kill someone with his abilities and his style. But, you know, I'm never sad for too long. One dose of Psycho and everything is forgotten. At least for a while. I know, it's a pretty disgraceful description of me, but this is just the dirty truth, and sadly things were not getting any better after that.
Tell me what happened.
Something happened with the birds.
Wait, what?
The birds. They started acting weird. The first time I really noticed this, I was eating a sandwich in Dock Square, and I saw a bunch of seagulls coming next to me. I thought they were attracted by my food, so I just forgot about it. But after that, some birds kept sticking around me. All the time, wherever I was, whatever I did, I always had at least one or two birds flying around me. It was creepy.
This is making me uncomfortable.
This is making me kind of uncomfortable.
It was oppressive to the point that I started to feel very uncomfortable next
She
to
just
them.
blows that right off.
So, from time to time, I used to shoot some of them. But, you know, I can't get rid of them. They come back. They always come back.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy. And I was going crazy. I couldn't see the point of all this anymore. What was my life? I was using Psycho more than ever, selling my soul each day for a few caps, wasting my bullets shooting at birds, and so what?
What happened?
Well, what had to
Yes,
happen finally happened. I bought some of this super duper Psycho from a guy.
Although,
A fucking psychopath.
I would really refer to as a voice actress as a merc, but I guess if you're hired for a job, you're a merc.
Cause I got super duper high. Yeah, I will never forget that night.
I'm listening.
It was a nice evening of July.
We're not going to be
I was
conquering
alone.
France in this
Everything was
playthrough,
quiet.
Hector. I
The
already
perfect
told you.
scenario to inject some super duper crap into my veins. This sounds like a bad decision, right?
I mean, you were injecting Psycho in your veins over and over again all the time, but... drug dealers.
Drug dealers.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that man. Up to Lexington, once a fight.
Says my character, who sells drugs to everyone they meet.
It was a bad idea.
It's a damn fine way to make money in the Commonwealth, guys.
And I regretted it pretty
Consenting
quickly.
adults.
At first it was great, I won't lie. It was a goddamn
Don't sell to
time.
kids.
But you know,
Alexis
too
looks
high.
old enough.
Much too
If
high.
she sells to
And I
kids, though,
wanted
that's
it
not
to
my
stop,
fault.
But no, there was no
Legitimate
reason.
business person.
I felt
Trying to get my
very
hustle
bad.
off.
So I got outside to take a breeze. But my legs wouldn't agree with me. So I
No
felt on the
psychologist,
floor.
but I think she may be
But it was
criminally
okay.
insane. Was it
Gravity
the birds,
didn't hurt
or...
me anymore. Nothing would hurt me anymore. You know, it was too late. I looked above me. There was a summer sky and all these stars. They looked like little fishes. I wish I could dance with them over the night, but it was too late. The Sandman was coming, he said. Silly little girl, it's time to sleep. Don't worry, this was just a nightmare, and now it's over. Can you hear them? Birds beating their wings.
My God. I'm so sorry I did this conversation in Alexis's.
My God. I'm so sorry.
The birds, you know. The birds. I felt them coming over me, perching on my body, their claws scratching my back and their beaks pitching my flesh. I woke up on the ground with a startled jolt. I opened my eyes and I saw him. His shadow was coming from the light. He was all dressed in white. I couldn't see his face, it was so bright, but I knew he was there for me. I asked, "Are you an angel?" But he said, "What a mess you are. Come here." Then he took me in the light with him.
What are you talking about?
It was so bright, but no, I wasn't going to heaven. Actually, it was a teleporting device.
She's a
It's
fantastic
similar to the
companion.
one I gave you.
And
What happened?
played
What
with her
happened
for a
next
few
is-
years because I got
Well,
on this Heather kick.
A part of my humanity
But
was
this time
erased,
around, we got a boat.
later replaced by
Which is
data.
kind of funny, because
I lost what I was and became what I am. Now, my
I think
heart
Heather and her would
is
have tore each other's
binary,
faces off by
and
now.
my memory is a hard drive. Sometimes, we have to make sacrifices to get back from our ashes. There's always a price to pay when playing with magic.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about real magic. Once upon a time, there was a man who was using magic all the time. From his ivory tower, he watched me killing the wrong guy. He could have been mad at me, but I did it so well that
And she
instead
throws
he
down
had a
cooking
plan for me.
magazines every once in a while.
So,
You can learn new
through the
recipes.
eyes of his feathered watchers, he kept an eye
Got some
on
of the
me.
most delicious
But
wasteland.
that night, I wasn't supposed to go to bed so early.
Good
It was not in his plan. So he locked me in a bright cell and filled me full of chemicals. He kept me in his castle. He was waiting for the storm. When the thunder struck, taking me out of hell, I was born again. I opened my eyes and I saw his face for the first time. He was staring at me, all dressed in white. He leaned over me and whispered in my ear. We're not playing God. We're only attempting to set things right. There's nothing you should fear. Be easy.
What happened to you?
I don't know how long I remained locked up. I remember walking in a cycle for hours, months, maybe years in this small bright cell. I hated this light. I hated this room. I hated this robotic voice coming from nowhere saying,
Change of direction from time to time, you will really need joints.
It no longer mattered to me whether it was night or day. I remember walking in a cycle for hours saying my name. I'm Darling. I'm Darling. I'm Darling. Darling. I didn't want to forget who I was. Who I was. That's me, that I was trying so hard to forget before. Now, I was trying to retrieve these binary pieces of my blurry past. I couldn't be that killing machine he wanted me to be. Not anymore. Be easy, again and again.
Be easy.
Be easy. I heard it too many times. Be easy. That's what they say when they want you to be someone you don't want to be. Be easy. Oh, what I said. You gonna tell me the magic shutdown card? Come on, please do it. Hell can't be worse than this life. Be easy. I didn't want it anymore. Be easy. Just tell me one more time. Be easy. So I was. Just one more time. I kissed him, but I told him this was the last time. And while my fingers were compressing his carotid, and while his body was slowly sagging between my arms, I whispered in his ear, I'm the shadow of the downfall, the monster you created, and now I will give you back that gift. I will make you feel the caress of death, so you'll be just like me. It took 6 guys to get me off his body. I wanted him to suffer as much as I loved him.
That's a hell of a story.
After that, I was tied to a bed. No comic book, no pancakes, nothing. Punished I was. No, I'm kidding, it was just horrible. During this time, and far from his grip, the whole world
taser?
around
I
me
mean, it
started
took
to crack down.
6 guys
The sun
to
he
tore
was
off his
slowly
body.
fell into the sea.
JK.
He
I
was
think a
dead
taser
now,
is gonna
and
cut
I
it.
killed him.
Might need a mini.
Was his power over me just an illusion? A mirage? That only existed in my head?
Whoa.
But it
You're
could
safe.
be fun.
Calm down.
Don't you understand? I'm a creator, rebuilt from ashes, a morbid phoenix walking the earth. If I lived through this, it's only because he decided it. Because he took me out of hell. Because he took me out of the lion's den, and now I will live forever. 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 The eternity sounds pretty long, don't you think? I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone.
All that's in the past. You're not alone anymore.
Well, That's
You
the
have
past.
me and my girlfriend.
You're not alone anymore.
I'm darling. I'm darling. I'm darling. I'm darling.
We got Jack. Hector, does that work as a trank? Because it slows me down.
He used to dig some holes, some holes, some holes. He used to dig some holes in the glowing sea. One day he dug a grave, a grave, a grave. One day he dug a grave, but our cups disappeared.
Wonder if this had subtitles in English or French even, both. Because there's whole parts of this that I'm having a hard time understanding. That's, I think, the background noise, the volume. I love the song. It's perfect.
I loved the song. It was
The
perfect.
thing that she doesn't know is I'm even crazier
Wait
than
a
she is.
second.
Because I don't
System
believe that I'm
restore
actually
points
alive or
listed.
awake. I believe I'm still in the vault.
Please wait
Dreaming.
while your files and settings are being restored. Please wait while your files and settings are being restored.
It has subtitles in pure madness.
Please wait while your files and settings
Yeah,
are being
I am
restored.
entirely too sober for this conversation, that's for sure.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk about it later. I don't have to be sorry about what I am, but I don't want to impose this on someone else. I need to know. Will you bear with me?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm always here for you. There's nothing you could say that would ever change that.
Oh, really? That was
Really?
unexpected. Well, be user-friendly and maybe I'll let you upload your data into mine. And soon, if things stay that way between us, I'll tell you the end of my story. I promise.
All right. Annie Austin decided he had had enough, I think. Ha! We avoided the Austin quest. We avoided the Austin quest.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. You must be the outsider.
Hey.
I'm Catelyn, the vault's plumber. Or at least the closest thing 81 has to a plumber. I don't suppose Mansfield sent you here. I've been bugging him for weeks now to get someone on the water situation.
You should have clean water now.
You should have plenty of clean water now.
Was that you who cleared the water intake? I noticed the pressure's back to normal. I'm glad
Morgan says,
someone was
just need
able
to do a
do
voiceover
something.
and the
The
hat
water may
video
still
will
have a
finally
strange
be
taste,
ready. Hell
but
yeah,
at
man.
least now we won't
Merry
run out of it.
Christmas.
Here, take this. I'm sure Mansfield's already paying you, but I want to give you a personal thank you.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. Have to avoid this Austin kid. Running, I'm running, I'm running. I'm just kidding. I don't really mind the Austin thing too much, but like any follow or escort quest, it's always so sketchy whether you're going to be able to pull it off.
Hey, all rusty.
How can I assist you? Warning! Overdue.
How can I assist you, buddy? Look at you. This will make you feel better.
Here. Yeah, this'll make you feel better.
Oh, thank you, Mum. You are most considerate. Nothing like getting the oil flowing, eh?
Hey! That's what I always say. Right, gonna tell me about your drugged out brother? No? Oh, well, damn. I was really looking forward to that whole quest. About more junky stereotypes. No. I'm not doing it, Oscar. I'm not doing it. I'm getting the hell on. Grapes. Out of my own business. Not trying to take the $3 tour. Coincidence? I think not. Alright, angels. Let's find out what this last thing is this Mansfield guy wants us to do to get the Igor tester. Because if my name isn't Broderick Frankenstein, no one's is.
Hi.
I've been hearing good things about you. Old Rusty's running at peak efficiency, and the vault's water problems have been solved. I didn't expect such confidence from a Wastelander.
I mean,
I must say I'm pleasantly surprised.
I was glad to help.
I'm glad I was able to help.
And helped you have. Now that you've demonstrated your ability to get a job done, I feel I can entrust
Thanks,
you with
Dorgan.
something more important.
I can't take
If you
any
complete this
credit
last
for that.
task, I'll be happy to
In
reward
the
you
description
with a
below, you
automatic.
guys, is links to the mod list itself, which is a substitute for creating a mod list because I accidentally deleted mine a month and a half ago or so. It was in its own standalone folder, and I was cleaning up my hard drives and right-click, delete. Oh shit, there it goes. So we're using a Storywealth. Exoclyps is the curator for this list. It's 1,000 mods or something. It's insane. But I like to play other people's lists every couple of years just to see what's out there, what's the current cool, see what I like, so that when I go to build my own list again, I can add some new things in. And this is those times. So I have not started building my new list because we're in the middle of a weird time for Fallout 4, and I'm not going to get into it because it's Christmas and I want to keep things light, cheerful, and positive. So I like it better that way. But it's a weird time, and building a mod list from scratch is not indicated at this juncture. All I'm going to say about that. Tell me what you need done.
Just tell me what you need done.
Ever since we opened
But
the vault,
Exo's
our
amazing,
safety has been of
and
chief
his list
concern.
looks beautiful.
We routinely send out security patrols. But recently, one such patrol has yet to report in. She's not yet overdue, but still, I'm concerned. A mercenary crew resides in the area she was sent to scout, and they've caused trouble
he's
for us
consoing.
before. What I'd ask is that you find our wayward patrol and bring her safely back to the vault.
Hey, Aaron. Just downgraded my version, trying to figure out how to use current version of Creation Kit with my patched version. There's a complicated way that you can make creations or mods or any version after the pre-next gen version. But I think that you're approaching this, from my experience, a slightly rougher way. I'm not sure how you would. You can, however, use mods to make any version of a BA2 or whatever work with the downgraded version. My friend Ron does a lot of modding. He's probably not in the chat right now. Dorgan does a bunch of modding too, but he's a Starfield guy. Fallout. In the description below the video, there's a link to our Discord. Drop on by there if you want. No pressure. And we'll get you hooked up with somebody who can point you in some kind of direction with that. Because I know that, like, King Gath and the team do something to where their mods work with any version of Fallout currently out there. Why are you so worried about it?
Why are you so worried about her?
Because the individual
Taking off,
sent on
Dorgan?
this patrol is
Merry Christmas,
my sister.
friend.
Don't
Forward to
get me
seeing
wrong,
that
she's
video.
more than capable of fending for herself, but as an older brother, I worry.
Oh, cool, man! I wasn't trying to step on your toes, Aaron, but I appreciate you being good-natured about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that you're capable of figuring it out. You don't need me or anyone else, but there's a community full of people who love to make mods and use mods and all that kind of stuff. And if you ever have something you bang your head against, because I do all the time, I know some of the places to point, so you're welcome to join us. You said there's already a crew of mercs there?
You said there's already a crew of mercs there.
Gotcha, Thor.
Yes. I won't pretend to understand the politics of the Commonwealth, but it seems mercenaries are a necessary evil. This particular group has tried to establish dealings with us in the past.
But you're not going to do the voiceover right now?
Negotiations soured.
Yeah, I mean...
Still, they
almost 2
periodically
o'clock in the
try to
morning
make
at your
contact
house.
and Just recently, they seem to have built a makeshift camp.
I use ChatGPT. I don't know what
close
I'm
to the
doing.
vault.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's a whole lot of guessing on my end too. So, and I've been messing around with this stuff for years. So consider myself intermediate to beginner, somewhere in that range. But I can put together a pretty good list. Just happen to be playing right now on someone else's curated list and enjoying the hell out of it. I do both MO2, Vortex, whatever. I personally prefer MO2, but I can't play Exo's list on MO2. So, you know where I can find her?
Do you know where I can find her?
Yes. Her patrol route was between here and Forest Grove Mars, so she's most likely
Powering
still
Skynet.
there. But with the mercenaries recently claiming that area, she may be in trouble.
The only way
Hopefully
to
I'm just
win the
worrying over
game
nothing.
is
If you
not
decide to do
to
this,
play.
I'd advise caution.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'll find her.
No, good. Once you've found our missing patrol, report back to me and the Vitamatic is yours. Good luck.
Alright, well, go looking for your sister, I guess. I don't know why you didn't give me this one first if you were worried about your sister sending me out to fix water pumps and oil up old Rusty. Like busy work. I would have been sending you after my sister. But, I don't know, maybe Bubbles is crazy. Definitely runs around with crazy people. I got a half synth, half robot, half woman who speaks French fluently and common Bostonian, somewhat less so, and a synth-hating American woman traitor. The three of us could have got on this. But, I mean, I'm sure you had your reasons. Where everything's going to work out. Find your sister. You'll give us the Vigor tester. Be fine. Right, Chad? It's going to be A-okay. Right, I'm going to, real quick, throw down a save. Go for 7. Midday seems like a good time to jog over there. I guess while we're over there, we should stop into Oberlin Station.
Oh, do you feel as good as I do? Oh.
I mean, it's a family chat, but since you asked, I feel terrific. I don't have a bus stop at Oberlin. Not even sure how you get a bus over there, but it can be done. Oh, by the way, my sister needs some help. Yeah. I don't know. If it were me, I would have prioritized the sister thing before the old Rusty thing. Maybe not the water thing, but definitely the old Rusty thing, right? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's just me. But you know what? I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Can't imagine that there would be any problem that we wouldn't be able to solve. I mean, we got the BPE, right? With the big protagonist energy. Obviously, this is my power fantasy, and anything I set my mind to, it's going to turn out terrific. No collateral damage whatsoever. Or, you know, I guess there's a first time for everything. Yeah, this list does look terrific. The only thing that I've noticed is a little bit of sea fighting on some of the downtown buildings, like Mass Fusion, at a great distance. Oh, shit.
Hey, am I ever glad to see you? We could really use a hand.
You're not still mad about your cousin being totally dead and stuff?
Glad to help out. And what seems to be the problem? A pack of feral ghouls has wandered in nearby. It's too risky to have them so close.
Those sons of bitches! Not a problem. Those ghouls are as good as gone.
Not a problem. Those
True to my
ghouls are
word, as
good
helpful as I was last time.
It'll be good not
And
to have to
Darlene
keep
still
an
hates
eye
it when
under
I help
every
these
log
people.
and scrap
She
pile for
really hates these people. Every time we agree to help these people, Darlene is just like, fuck that, Bubbles. night, chat. But it'd be cool. This could get kind of dangerous and stuff. Since we are running up on Bubbles' designated timeout, I did notice my back was sitting in a funky position with my leg crossed underneath my butt. But we will get this mission finished for sure. But we don't want to play this mission over and over again if we get murderized. So, 1, 2, 3, don't look at me. I'm cheating. Make a survival save here with the old cheat terminal. It's got to be good for something, right? I'm told, by the way, that you can use this for just about anything. I just use it. It's fun. Occasionally, request a free save that I don't need a bed for. Right. Big cheater. Bought my nephew a bunch of tech decks, knowing I'll end up with one of them. It's a Kim's vendor. They're not scary at all, though. Cool. Take your shit because you're a drug dealer. Get. What in the absolute feral tanks? No! Looks like some mutant menagerie shit. We already determined we didn't have that. What kind of feral modding? Super scary. I don't know what's happening here anymore. Where are the guys that normally guard this pier? God. Gonna get struck by the pickle finger as CBBE here in a second, huh? Alright, guys. We're all adults here. No cackling. No staring. See how we smoothed around that problem? There was almost nothing on the stream for almost no time. Your log.
Every time I leave the vault, it's the same speech. The Commonwealth is dangerous. You can't trust outsiders. Don't eat the food out there.
Don't eat the food!
I know Cedric means well, but... I mean, I know what I'm doing. I am a trained member of Vault Security. I even promised I'd keep a stash of backup gear out here. In case something ever went wrong.
That's what happens when a damaged tank is left in the wild. That's exactly right, Hector. You're the first person who ever got that. Yeah, well, she was missing some attire because she was attacked and killed by,
I should head back inside.
well, canonically, she was attacked and killed by some gunners. May or may not have, taken some liberties beforehand, which gives you a terrific reason to kill the shit out of them when you see him, but apparently they were already killed by feral tanks.
Something by the reservoir. Oh, I'm gonna follow them. Maybe I can find out what they're up to.
Ha! So you thought I was gonna show you something? You guys know how to use the internet. You can find that stuff on your own. Make Bubbles do it for you. Sleeping this one off, huh, pal? The Kim vendor likes to drink a little bit, just a little tipple. Either that or you've just been out in the sun a little too long. I'd personally cover that 5-head with a blanket or a sheet of some kind. You're going to get all burned up. Yeah, that was the person that technically I was saving. And you know what? I might have been able to save her if Cedric had sent us over here first before sending us to fix a broken water intake and give some damn oil to a damn maintenance robot. What an asshole. I bet he's going to feel pretty stupid now. Say. All right, girls, you with me? You're either with me or you're somewhere behind me. But still, we're about to wrap this whole thing up. The Kim vendor is getting high on their own supply for sure. Sleeping in the middle of the day like that? Come on. You think you are a night owl streamer or something? Get up, you lazy ass. Oh, hey, Cricket. What's happening? I guess I shouldn't aim a gun at somebody I'm trying to do business with.
Excuse me.
Got a hankering for a melting face? I'm your girl.
I loved you in the Fallout TV show, season 1, right? You were terrific. I could too. What kind of stuff do you have?
What kind of stuff do you have?
If it can chamber cock and spit out lead, then I sell it. I sell slashers and clobberers too for those maniacs that like it up close. Hot death flying faster than the speed of sound. Oh, my knees are getting weak just from thinking about it.
Let's take a look.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Right?
Just for you.
Guns and more. She's got scrap handgun. Okay, so that's a mod. See, I never look at the list when I play somebody's list. I don't go down them mod by mod and see what's in there. Half the fun of playing these damn things is seeing what's new. This has got to be guessing some degenerate Dak action, because Dak loves these crazy pistols and whatnot with all kinds of cool attachments. But it's just a guess. Nail gun comes from one of the new creations that they released last year with the HD edition, not the anniversary edition, the next gen edition, I think maybe they called it. Zap pistol, definitely. That one well. Homemade self-loading rifle. Generally pipe rifles. DKS 501 sniper. Recognize that one. I've actually played with that mod before on Poipus. It's a good one, but I'm not a rifle build. Plasma. Crude blowback. Also a fun pipe gun replacer type weapon. Generally fires 38, 45. Excuse me. An American. Chambered 38. Just kidding. Shit about that. Carbine. Nice. I love the stock on that. It's just like a pipe welded onto the back of it. Lovely. If we just took that off, we'd have a pistol grip. And then technically Fallout 4 would consider this a pistol. And then I could use it with my pistol build. Sad but true. Of course, the old spray and pray. Would have bought that if we were on rock, but we're not. We're on a pistol gal. Pistol packing mama. Cool. Grenades, though. Love me some grenades. Spending all my money. What are you doing? You're going broke. Do you have any drugs we could sell her? There's got to be some drugs or something we could sell her in here, man. Looks like she could use an addict $3, but I'm not going to give up. I'll give up one. Let's see. Intas. Oh, I can definitely give up like 12 of those. Cool. Abomination. We'll give half of those. Psychos. We'll give her. I have all my bad jet. I have one of my regular jets. You ain't getting my ultra jet, Chad. I'm not doing it. Don't even ask. She's not getting my espresso. Darlene may be French, but I love Italian coffee. Same. Mr. Arcane. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. 100 viewers. 101? That's cool. Thank you guys so much for being here. If any of my lovely friends who have wrenches, honestly, anyone can do it, can give me a baseball bat organ, baseball bat Raven, baseball bat Ram, baseball bat Arcane, I'd love you. No obligation, of course, but that would be extremely
beautiful
helpful
day in
for
the
Bubbles.
vault.
And if you're here and you're enjoying the stream, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Cool Yule, Happy Kwanzaa, however you celebrate or you don't. I appreciate you being here, hanging out with us, having a good time this wonderful Christmas Eve and day
You're
now.
back. But I can't help but notice there's not a certain someone with
There's a
you.
Discord link in the bottom.
What happened
If you're
to
not
the patrol?
subscribed, get subscribed. We play Fallout twice a week. It's a good time. We play Starfield. We're playing some Skyrim now. All heavily modded. It's kind of our thing. We do some other stuff too. We got a podcast going on. There's a baseball bat Dom in there for the podcast. For the Fallout Season 2. The first episode just went up today. On The Innovator, which was the first episode. And we're playing some Grand Theft Auto online with our good friend Sista Citizen. The baseball bat. Sista! Afraid it's bad news.
I'm afraid it's bad news.
She's dead, isn't she?
But
When she
more than
failed
anything
to
else,
report
man,
in,
I just think it's freaking awesome.
I knew
you guys all
something
stopped by tonight
was
and
wrong.
enjoyed some Fallout 4 with me. It's my favorite game of all time. I'm biased. And it's all down to mods, the modding scene, and all the things that go along with it. I love the Lego box creativity aspect, putting a bunch of things in and making a new spaceship that's not on the box art. You know what I mean? And it goes for Starfield and Skyrim too. Sorry, I had to be the one to tell you. That's kind of cowardly. Okay.
Are you okay?
No.
Christina! Oh my God! Have I missed you? Like, have you been?
But
I'm so
thank you
sorry.
for
I've been
asking.
doing my best to keep up
Despite
the
the
chat
circumstances, you did as much as you could.
Oh.
I and the rest of the vault are
Thank
grateful
you so
for your
much for
assistance.
throwing those shout outs out.
The
Christina.
Vitamatic
You were the
is
best.
yours. You'll find it in the vault's clinic. Dr. Forsyth has been informed you have permission to take it. Now, you'll have to excuse me. I need to update the vault's records.
My kingdom for the way to just say to him, you could have given me that mission first! But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Just a second. Let me slide over here. I want to do one that Christina would never do for herself. But if you guys know SoundCloud and musicians and all that kind of stuff, please check out my friend Christina. She's amazing, and she has 9 songs now in my master playlist for streamer-friendly tunes that we use when we play Starfield on Saturday and Sundays. So, thanks, and I appreciate you
I'll
all.
pretend I'm a vault dweller while we're here. You know, get the full vault experience, minus the evil experiments.
Shh, shh, shh. Sister just this conversation here at the very least. It's shit. Just spent the last hour playing Fast Fusion on my Switch 2. Racing game like the old Wipeout XL. Nice! Nice. Love it. Windex Locus Official? Index Locus Official. I don't know if I should be terrified or impressed. That's a cool last name. Index Locus Official. Accept no substitutions or imitations, my friends. There can be only one! Going a little diggy tonight. It's Christmas. I love the holidays. I'm gonna make a pot roast today when I wake up. Get a sicko for a girlfriend. God, no. Ain't nobody got time for that. Any Austin? 0%? He's just camping that door now, isn't he? Bastard. Just kidding. Good kid. Not that good.
Welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous.
Index
but I'd like
Locus.
to ask
Nice.
you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples? Even just a blood sample?
Yeah. I mean, for sure.
Sure.
Not afraid of
You can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Hey, guess I'll park it here. How's that?
This'll only take a sec.
Take
Is
your
that
time.
for
I
you?
could use a break anyway.
Yeah, that arm's fine.
There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh?
Sure.
Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Ready? I'm just going to go ahead and pick up this thing because I've been given permission by Cedric. Cedric, not Windex. But totally official. He said I can take this. I'm just going to grab it. Are we good? Grab this. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's...
Uh-oh.
Okay. I gotta see something. Hold on a second. I don't think I've ever done this because I haven't had Darlene on the playlist since I started playing Sim Settlements 2. Oh, no, I cannot use it yet because I haven't shown it to Jake. The whole less than Jake thing is... No, I can?
So clean in here.
Okay, she's half robot, right? She's not going to get tumors. 9 gifted strength, 10 a 7th of perception, 8 gifted special SP endurance, charisma. She's just got tons of that. She's got plenty of intelligence and she's got tons of everything, guys. She's amazing. Look at her agility. Look at her luck. Household cost, unemployed, hobby, none. No hobby. She likes to cook. What do you mean? Okay, Heather, you're probably a little more down to earth, right? Yeah, a little bit more down to earth. Heather's got a 5 in the strength department, also a 7 in perception. Probably because you want your companions to actually be able to hit things. Otherwise, people might not want to play with your companion. Just guessing. As a player, I don't always put a lot in perception. Mostly it's a dumb stat. Not as bad as endurance usually, but yeah. As an NPC, you definitely want to have a little perception. So we have our pistol. There's the pistol. Windex Locust official says, I got the name Windex Locust from young me having mispronounced Windiest Lotus or something along those lines. That's awesome. And you just leaned into it. That's cool. Hey. Hey, girl. Nice chatting with you. Hey. Well, I tell you what, chat. We've reached limit of Bubbles endurance for the evening. I tend to go 3 hours a night, Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. And we're trying to fit Skyrim in there somewhere on Tuesdays or Thursdays, but we'll have to see how that goes, especially with this new podcast thing. We're hoping to start doing that on Thursday nights, but this week we recorded it on Tuesday night. But it is a thing. In the meantime, it has been awesome playing with each and every one of you. I need to get up, walk my dogs, stretch my back, and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes. It is very much appreciated. And I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday, however you celebrate it. I'm going to end the stream the same way that I always do. But first, let me catch up with chat to make sure I didn't miss anything awesome or super important. Lady Ann, cheers to you, my friend. Christina's sending out the love and handling all those wrench things. I appreciate you so much, my friend. The beautiful Christina, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thorgan, of course, was here the whole damn time. It's always awesome to see you, Thorgan. Thorgan's an amazing streamer in his own right. Mostly Starfield, but has done a little Fallout and that kind of stuff. My friend Raven was here. Ram was here. Made a couple new friends tonight. We've got Windex Locus Official. We had, oh Lord help me, trying to remember names, Bubbles. Lady Ann was here tonight. Always lovely to see Lady Ann T. We had Jeremy in the chat earlier on. I haven't seen Jeremy in weeks. Glad to see Jeremy. But yeah, all the cool kids and some new cool kids. Join us on the Discord if you want, or just subscribe and come back for some more when we play again. I'm going to be back on Friday night with some more Fallout, and then this weekend, it's Starfield time. And we're playing Star Wars Genesis right now. Yeah, we're currently in other people's lists with all 3 of our games. But it has been lovely. Stay awesome. Keep modding the shit out of all of your Bethesda games and any other game you can mod, like Cyberpunk 2077 or Baldur's Gate 3, and a bunch of others. Minecraft even. Be cool to each other and love each other more if you feel like you can get away with it. Even if nobody's looking, even if you don't totally feel like it, just give as much as you can. It doesn't hurt anybody, and they'll never see it coming. And it'll make you feel better. I promise. I love you all. Thanks for being here.